Don't talk. Just listen. What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. I'm Quincy with the questions.
Talisha with the T, y'all.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all already know how this go. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we on at 7 p.m. on the West, and you know the rest. Tonight is a special show, as you guys can see. Wifey over there dressed up. It is the virtual paint
Just a
and
little
sip
bit.
date night, just a little bit. It's the date night going on. Jamie, what's good with you? I see you in the
Hey,
building, man.
Jamie, J
J
Poo.
Poo. Y'all don't forget to check out Real Blunt every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on the West. You know the rest. Y'all know how that go. Tonight, though, me and Talisha will be having a paint and sip to show y'all how it's gonna go for when y'all have y'all paint and sip next week on Thursday. No, next week on
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday, right?
Next
Yeah,
week,
next week
Thursday.
on
Yeah.
Thursday we'll be having two contestants or three contestants.
Three.
We'll have three. We'll have one guy, two women that will be on the show. We'll be releasing the details of who it's going to be. Tonight, my girl Kay Rochelle will be the host. We'll be bringing her on after we do all the pleasantries in the beginning and play the song. So shout out to
Yeah.
her for coming on tonight. We definitely appreciate it. Shellfish, what's good with you, man?
Hey,
My boy
family. Hey,
Capone in the
sis.
building.
Hey,
What's good with
50.
y'all? But letting y'all know, tonight is the virtual paint and sip. We will be demonstrating how it's supposed to go and what's going to be going on when you will be on here if you decide to be on. As you can see, we have a canvas that we will be painting. This is the canvas. I know y'all can't
Oh,
really
put
see
up
what it's going to be,
the.
but let me put up the picture for y'all so y'all can see exactly what we're going to be painting tonight. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Boom.
Yes.
That is what we will be painting tonight. We have all the colors here, all the paints, all the utensils, and that as you can see, that's a lot of fucking coloring going on. So we
But we
probably
got two
won't finish.
hours.
We
We got
got
two
2 hours though,
hours.
to an hour and a half, depending on how long we start. I haven't started
Yeah.
painting yet, but Talisha, if I can give you any advice, make sure you open your paints now. Because I tried to open them
I
shits.
already did.
Oh, okay. Well, let y'all know that's what we will be painting tonight. Everybody else, when we do it, either you will have a picture similar to it or a different picture. But
Yeah.
this is what we will be painting tonight, letting y'all know. And at the end of the show, you guys will judge whose painting looks the best. So definitely everybody will love if y'all stuck around and see exactly what it was. Also, you can also get in there and ask questions yourself. If you're in the audience, you can post questions in there, and our host will ask them. We will ask them. We'll be looking up periodically as we're looking away from the paint. Definitely, man. Definitely thank everybody for coming out tonight. Y'all know how we
Yes.
do.
We're going to have a good
Uh,
time.
Right. Shout out to the Black and Mickey's podcast. My boy Macalot doing his thing over there. He shut down on Facebook, so y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him on YouTube. My boy, go to the one. Make sure y'all go look at Corner Boy Radio on YouTube and Facebook. Check out him and Blue Loco. Definitely be doing their thing, man. Everybody else doing their thing. My boy Marcus Brown got his, the De-Stress podcast that he has, also the sports podcast that he has. Check him out. What's good with y'all? Shawan Taylor in the building. What's up, Shawan?
Hey, Shawan. Everybody coming in. I
Man,
can't see everybody coming in. We always say
yeah,
that. So the people we do see, we shout them out.
we shout them out.
Um, Definitely excited about tonight. We are drinking Beautifuls tonight, which is Hennessy and Grand Marnier with a squeeze of lemon. And so Hennessy is a hit and miss for me. Sometimes Hennessy have me in the zone talking, and sometimes it makes me quiet and go to sleep. But tonight,
Well, we're
I'm gonna
gonna
be
see
awake for
tonight.
y'all. I'm gonna be awake for y'all.
Definitely. I'm in a little bit of pain. Had a incident earlier in the week. My ankle is toe up right now.
Yeah, he
Like
rolled his
can
ankle,
barely walk.
y'all.
I rolled my ankle, so y'all know how that go. That's definitely. But it ain't gonna stop nothing. You feel me? One
No.
ankle don't stop no show.
No, but it definitely makes me be on my P's and Q's. I've been helping him soak his foot in Epsom salt and ice it and all that stuff. So
Yeah, it's been real.
getting everything for him. Can you get that, baby? Can you get this? No, but it's all
I'm just
good.
saying. Don't forget if you are in here, hit the likes, loves, and everything right there in that bottom corner. Don't forget to share also. Share the live, please do. My boy
Hey,
Sazoo in
Sazoo.
the building. What's good with you, my guy? Definitely we'll be getting other contestants for the paint and sip. We have 3 that have been lined up. We definitely looking for other people to do it again. This is something I think that would be great.
Yeah,
Honestly, we can do it like maybe once or twice a month. Maybe. We just testing it out right
maybe
now and
once
see
a month. I
exactly
don't know
how it
about
goes.
twice.
Maybe once a month. We might do it
Yeah.
once a month. Don't forget, if y'all is in here, if I ain't said it already, if y'all didn't hear me the first time, them loves and likes in the corner, go ahead and hit that. That's free to do. Also, sharing is free to do. That way we know you in here, you supporting. We definitely appreciate all the love. What's good? My boy Wallace in the building. What's up with it, my boy? We over here doing the paint and sip tonight on a date night, so y'all gonna be able to tune into that. We'll be showing our
Yes.
progress, going through it. Again, this is what we will be painting. Everybody for who just coming in, this is the picture we will be painting tonight.
And we're doing tonight as an example for next Thursday for the people who will be doing their paint and sip. And like we said, we have a few different people. We're trying to jumble everybody up to where you're not going on you're not doing this with somebody you already know.
Right.
We want everybody to not know each other, never spoke to each other. So we have some people, we were just trying to jumble them up. Hey,
Right.
Mr.
Definitely.
Ross.
What's good
Yes,
with you,
so
my
we will be
guy?
painting that tonight, Sazoo, and then y'all get to vote whose is the best.
As y'all can see, we have a blank canvas. If you look, the whole picture is on there. We just have to fill in the colors.
Yep.
So it's definitely gonna be a run tonight. We can see, and the more drunk you get, the more creative you're gonna get, as you know. And we
Yes.
are sipping. Definitely. Thank you
What's
everybody
up,
for coming
Port
out tonight.
City?
Port City J in the building. What's good with you, my guy?
And
Y'all
you
see
know,
what
I
we
had
doing?
to
Go
get
ahead, baby.
dressed up a little bit, for Quincy while when he was getting set up in the front. I went ahead and jumped in the shower and put something on and smelling good, and so that way when he seen me, because he wasn't expecting that, he thought I was gonna come in here with my muumuu on or my house dress. He was like, "Wait a minute." He was like, "Oh, okay, I see you." I was like, "Yeah, I know you see me." No, I'm just like, so hopefully these beautifuls will lead to something afterwards. Because I didn't
Right.
just pay for this looking for nothing. I want something for what I didn't paid for. Now just like,
Monique in the building. What's good with you, Monique Monroe? I see you, baby girl.
hey,
I see you. But this is exactly what we'll be doing next Thursday. We already have people lined up. I was hitting people back. A lot of people didn't hit me back, but I had a few people hit me back. So if y'all see the example, this is what it is. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get into the Full Cup theme song. Y'all know how we play that every time before we go on. Then we're gonna bring on our host. We'll definitely bring K Rochelle
yes.
on here, aka Red. She'll be our host tonight. Let her asking questions, the people in the comments asking questions. We will also be answering those questions while we are painting and sipping. And don't forget, you guys will judge who has the best paint at the end of the show.
For sure.
So that's what it'll be, man. This is the Full Cup, man. Continue to pull up.
Hey.
This is Michelle Childress, and welcome to the Full Cup.
Welcome to the Full Cup.
Yo, it's the Kid Zoo. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Quincy with the questions and Talisha with the tea. Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is where you need to be. Honestly, can't forget about Mondays with men's mental health. With the Capone will be sitting to my left. Yep, so many different topics, plenty people with knowledge. The viewers check people. Better watch it.
Hey, y'all, this is Silk Sinatra. Put your bottles and your cups ready. Welcome to the Full Cup. Hey, yo, what up? This your boy Blood Mark Stewie, a.k.a. Bloodshed. Welcome to the Full Cup.
Yo, this Ready Red. Welcome to the Full Cup. Hey, this is Wani. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
This is Port City. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. Huh?
Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Tanya Michelle,
This is Lamont T.
Renee Harrison. Welcome to the Full Cup. This is Angel. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
This is your girl Kayla with Photo Live 209. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
Hey, Mr. Kyle. Hey,
What's
Tanya.
good?
Hey,
What's
Michelle. Everybody coming in. Can't see everybody,
Right.
but
Arthur
welcome to
coming
the
in.
Full
Thank you coming
Cup.
in, Michelle. Miss Little John. Yeah. What's good with you, my? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. Without further ado, we're gonna bring in that redhead that leaves you dead, the one that keeps it real, my nigga for real, from the dirt to the skirt. My nigga Red in the building. What's good with you? Welcome to host,
Hey,
everybody.
Red.
Welcome to host to the Full Cup
Hey,
Podcast. Thank you,
hey.
Skip.
No, and I just heard your ass, Talisha, talk about you ain't in your moo-moo. Well, I am. This is the host in the moo-moo
Hey.
tonight.
Well, it looks cute anyways.
You're doing your
And I
thing.
would have been in my moo I was trying to,
I
catch
know
his
you're trying
eye.
to serenade him. I already know. I got you.
You see what I'm in. You see I'm
I
in
got
there
you.
every day. I'm in there
He
every
was
day.
like, I'm just in my jersey. I said, it's all good, babe. I'm not tripping.
You see, I'm in my everyday. I didn't know she was gonna hit me like that. I would have put on a little tie so y'all could see me. You feel me?
Well, at least spray on some cologne or something, damn.
Oh no, I smell good. I always smell good. Don't get it
Well,
twisted.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, at least spray something on,
Yeah.
shit.
yeah. Even a $30
Oh, my
bill can still
goodness.
smell good. You feel me? Even a stained dollar bill still smell.
Wow. Hey, Norm. Hey, John. All right.
Everybody coming in again. Since everybody is coming
Yes,
in right now,
yes.
we're gonna definitely let y'all see what we're gonna be painting again tonight. For those of y'all that didn't see it, here we go. Let me find. There we go. Bow.
There we go.
Yes.
That's what we will be painting
Yeah, I
tonight.
need to see y'all's for sure after this. Yeah, because I know damn well you don't think you finna paint that.
Man,
But go
I'm
ahead,
like,
though.
what's that nigga name? What's that
Bob
nigga name?
Ross.
Monique, Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Monique had put it in the comments already. I'm finna get my Bob Ross
Not
on.
Bob Ross.
I'm finna channel my channel 6. Get
I'm
it in
about
right
to
quick.
do it.
Finna get it in. Put a little tree right over there in the corner. Sitting right there on the mountain.
I'm just
I'm
going to
weak
fluff
as hell.
those leaves up right there.
Okay, so I hope y'all ready for me because I got some questions.
Yes,
for
we are ready
We
for
are
the questions.
definitely ready for the
So-
questions, man. Let me get my paintbrush.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Norm, you sipping on that Chardonnay again? For y'all, we sipping on some beautifuls, Hennessy and Grand Marnier and lemon tonight. So, yeah, pray for us.
Oh, no, I got vodka over here tonight. I didn't switch
Oh,
it up.
shit.
I got
The
some vodka.
host is on too.
Yeah. I'm not painting, but I'm show sipping. So yeah.
Got you. Okay, I'm
We
gonna get
got
started
you,
on
man.
this paint.
All right,
show's
so I
started
got some
already.
questions for y'all for sure.
Go ahead.
So,
Don't forget, people in the audience ask questions.
I
too.
know. That's why I'm looking at. I gotta make sure I pay attention to the
She
questions.
said, "I got you."
I
There
got
we
you.
go.
I'm watching the questions too. God damn, something in my eye. Hold on.
Don't worry, we got
Something in your eye. You.
All
Yes, Moni. We are on a date, and Red is the host. She'll be asking us questions, in general and as couples. Y'all can ask questions as well. We're giving an example of what it will be next week, for the people that are going to be participating.
Right. So y'all see
Okay.
what it is. Fire away.
So, my first question for you guys is, do you think love is more about chemistry or compatibility?
Oh, you gonna start asking these grown people questions already?
Oh
Huh?
yeah, I got real
Yeah.
questions. This ain't
I like these questions.
ain't
These
no
real
tag-
questions.
These ain't no tag questions, baby. I'm gonna tell you that now. So be prepared to. Yeah, this ain't nothing. What's your favorite color and none of that stupid shit. So if that's what you thought this was, baby, no. When I got these questions, I wasn't drunk. So I'm gonna let you know that now. These are some real questions. So yeah, go ahead and get ready to think. Put your thinking glasses on, your thinking cap on.
Go ahead and hit me with the question again. I want to make sure I got it right.
Do you think love is more about chemistry or compatibility?
Ooh, I'm gonna say compatibility. I feel like chemistry can wear off.
Why?
I just do. Some people get tired of people.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
definitely
once
think
once
that it
you,
is. I was really going back and forth in my head about which one it is, but I would say chemistry does wear off. Um, and the compatibility sticks out more to me because when you get in the thick of things, when y'all dealing with bills or kids or, you know what I'm saying, starting a family, how relationships should work, the compatibility is important.
very.
Okay, that's true. Very true.
Hey, Francine.
So, I have a question, a follow up question with that.
Okay.
So,
Shoot
with
it.
compatibility, you can also have, I'll say, moments where your compatibility could be like a lesson, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're being shown like, oh yeah, we have so much in common. We have this, that, but then you also see a side of yourself that you don't like. So in that instance, how do you handle that? Or how would you guys handle that? Let me say that.
How we handle not being compatible anymore?
No, 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 not being compatible. Maybe I'm asking the question wrong. So, uh, uh, so let me word it a different way. Sometimes when people you remember how I was talking about energy last time.
Right.
Yeah.
Energy, it aligns, it comes together like a magnet. So in that, you will also have instances where it's like a mirror. If that's the person for you, you're gonna see you in them too. So you're gonna see things that you may not like. So in
Oh,
that
okay.
in that instance, how do you handle that? Is that something that you are willing to compromise to work on, or is that something that you would fight against to be like, well, you need to change, knowing that deep down inside you're like that too?
Well, go ahead, Talisha. I'll let you have this one first.
I think that comes with maturity and awareness.
I
And
like that answer.
I think that if you're mature in where you are in life and what you want out of a relationship, you're going to realize, okay, you know what they are, what's getting on my nerves about them is something that I'm dealing with as well. And
Hmm.
we're the same, maybe not exactly the same, but we're the
Right,
same in how we handle things or how we think of it.
right,
And so if it's toxic, then we both need to work on this. But that comes with maturity and communication.
I feel
okay,
like I feel like through life in dealing with somebody, you're gonna have to grow. You're gonna have to grow together and as an individual. Honestly, you're gonna even living with your family when you with your brothers and sisters. Sometimes y'all cool and sometimes y'all ain't. Sometimes y'all ain't compatible, but you still family. You gonna have to work through it. I think
right,
being mature plays into a part of where you're not ready to just abandon ship.
right. Okay. I like both of y'all answers because they kind of coincide together. Y'all just said two different things, but they still go together.
We go
Absolutely,
together.
They go
we go.
when you go together. Oh, you know what? I don't even like that because I thought the same fucking thing. I don't like that. All right. So, question number two: what is the most valuable lesson you've learned from your past relationships?
Honesty.
Ah,
Mine is
And
honesty.
I'm gonna be
Don't be.
I'm gonna be biased right now, and I'm gonna just ask Talisha, and then I'm gonna ask
Okay,
you a different question, Talisha.
that'll work. Go ahead.
hey, Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Um, Past relationships, they
Mm-hmm.
weren't. I don't. I This is the thing. Okay, I'm gonna answer honestly of my personality, and I'm gonna tell you this: in my past relationships, I gave them a chance or two, and if they didn't show me that they were for me, then I was able to leave, even if I felt at that time I cared about them or loved them. I've always been a person that I don't care how much I love you, I love me more.
Right. Okay.
And
I
so
love
I've
that
always
answer.
had no issue with leaving when I've given chances, and I'm a communicator. So I've communicated even at my young age between 18 and 22. The
Mm-hmm.
people that I've dated, I was very communicative with. So if you didn't hear me, then I was just on to the next person. And the next time you see me, it was like, oh, wow, like that's what you left me for? Like, nah, actually, I was just doing my thing and I just kind of caught this fish. But, but, I can tell you, and that this is not being cocky or over exaggerating. Anybody before Quincy that messed with me on a real relationship level,
Mm-hmm.
if you was to talk to them today, they would still want to be with me.
Okay.
So, I never got left.
Okay.
I'll just say
Okay.
that.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. I like that answer too. So, Quincy, I have a question for you that's still kind of
Shoot it
similar
to
to
me.
hers, but it's a little different. How do you think past experiences shape the way you love today?
Okay, I wasn't mature enough to love before. Like I like people. It'll be for 3 months, 6 months. I was never truly in love with somebody. I never took the time to get to know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
When I got with Talisha, it's like I wanted to know. Like I didn't care. Like I didn't care what her past was. I mean, I don't really care what anybody's past is, but I didn't care what it was, but I wanted to know. Like what have you been through? Like what can I do different that other people were doing? Before I didn't care. And if I did get that information from a female, it was to use it against her. Like, I know what to do to get next to you, and I'm gonna cut you
I'm
off.
fucking weak.
Ye-
Being
And
You
just to
real.
let you know, Quincy's been married before.
Yeah,
what?
yeah. I
Yes,
was
I
married when
am
I
his
was
second
16.
wife.
Yeah,
16?
yeah, in high
Wait,
school,
nigga, I knew you when I was 16. Hold on, let me.
on my life.
I know this bitch. Hold on.
You do?
Do her name start with an M? That's all I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind. I don't gotta say nothing else. Yeah. So a follow-up question, of course, like I gave her.
Okay.
Did you love yourself before you met her?
No, I really didn't. Uh, I was I was cocky in the sense of I had a false sense of love for myself, and I
Okay.
was like, I can just be giving away this dick, like it didn't matter. Like I had no love for myself. I didn't know how to love. I love. I didn't. I didn't know how to love
You
at
know
all.
what?
And you
I
don't know
didn't. I
how to
really
sing.
didn't. No, I never. I
No,
never claimed that.
I hate him for being so honest, but I love it at the same time. Like, continue. Go ahead.
I didn't know. I watched so many toxic relationships growing up. My mom dealing with different dudes and whatever was going on, and then watching what they go through, and then listen to the streets talk, and always thinking, oh, it was AOB all on a bitch, and you ain't got to treat a woman good. I wasn't into that. I
Right.
wasn't into loving
Right.
people like that. But when I met Talisha, like I was really settling down. Like I was in my full stride of being just a hoe bag. Like when I met her, nigga, like I had women, like
Hmm.
with no issues, and I cut all that off. Like I gave up my cell phone. That was like my golden ticket. I gave up my cell phone
Your
for a
little
year.
black book.
Man, I gave it up.
You gave your
I
black
gave
book
it
up.
up. Gave it
Oh,
up, man. Gave it up,
the baby.
man. So what I did, and then when that happened, when that happened, my family was like, "Well, how can we get a hold of you?" And I was like, "Just hit Talisha,"
Hey, Gwenny Gwen, I see you coming
and that's how
through.
it started. That's exactly how it started.
Why I
Yeah.
don't see none of the comments? What the hell did you do?
I didn't do nothing. The comments, I can see them all.
Oh, never mind. It was me. Never mind.
Yeah.
It was me. Never mind.
Selfish said, "Bro ain't lying." I wasn't.
Man.
I was a whole bag,
Okay.
man. I had women.
So I just wanted to ask that question because it dawned to me that that's usually why people's past experiences don't usually work out, because you usually have to find out that you need to love yourself first, and then, you know,
Yeah.
You'll do better.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, Portia.
Gwenny Gwen. Hey,
When he
cousin.
went in the building, so
Um,
definitely that's one of the major things I had to do because I didn't care. I really didn't care before. Like, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna do whatever with whoever. Hurt whoever feelings when I feel like my feelings is hurt. Go on to the next person and hurt their feelings because I feel like they ain't gonna be truthful. Like, it was bad for me.
all right. So the next question is gonna be some random shit.
Go ahead.
And I have
Me
8
and Talisha
categories.
answer.
I have 8 categories, and I want you each to pick a number 1 through 8.
Okay.
6.
5.
6, 6, and 5. Okay. So 5, careers and finances. 6 is interest and hobbies. So your question, Talisha, how do you handle financial decision and budgeting?
I don't. No, I'm just like.
You know what?
So how I handled it before, definitely me and Quincy have been together for 14, married for 14 years in December, together 16 years. So how I handled it before was different, but I've always been more of I like to save money. I like to hold on to it. I think about the future. I think about if we need things, being prepared. I'm not a person to just want to just splurge and spend money right now. So, and everything that we do, I think about ahead of time. Quincy helped me to enjoy life now. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you do have to spend money to enjoy it because you worked so hard for it, which my mom has taught me. So it played into that. So I do that now, but I'm a saver. I like to save it. I like to hold on to the money as much as we can, other than paying bills and getting stuff that we need, because I always know when there's some shit that's about to happen.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay. So, as a follow-up question, as you know, I always have those.
Yes.
What does success in your career mean to you, and how does that impact your personal life and your relationship?
What you feel, Quincy?
No,
Oh, is it
that's for
on me
you.
then? That's for
Oh,
me
it's
to
for
handle?
me.
That's
Oh.
for you. Don't try to don't even try it. That's for
Okay.
you, baby.
Yeah.
We're
Try to
not on here
slide
yet.
on me.
Yeah, she tried
All
to play
right.
me real quick.
Try to
You had
slide
number
me
6.
real quick.
Because you had
I'm
number
paying
6, so we
attention.
still on number 5.
All
Right.
right. We still on
Follow up
number
Stop playing.
5. So,
Yeah, so that was you. Yeah, that's you.
okay. So, how do I feel about the impact of my career?
How what does success in your career mean to you in regards to your relationship, and how does that impact your personal life?
I think that the success that I want in the different careers that I'm trying to do all at once, because I'm trying to figure out how to obtain my own dreams, my
Mm-hmm.
own goals. So I'm working on that while still being a wife and a mom, while
Okay.
still giving them attention. And then if I need help, like, hey, babe, I'm still working on saying, hey, babe, you know, this is what I want to do, because I'm always trying to play it safe. And so, uh, truth be told, I'm gonna be real transparent right now. I think a lot of people can relate. I'm scared of failure.
Everybody
So
is.
if I sometimes I don't go forward with the things that I'm doing because I'm scared of failure, and sometimes that comes out in other things. So I'm working on myself and learning how to push forward and believe in myself. And that's what I had to learn, that if I'm not good, nobody else is going to be good in our family.
Right.
So I have to make sure that I'm good and I'm doing what I need to be doing to feel successful, and whatever that means for me, so that so that the house can be good too.
Okay.
Because I'm an example. I'm an example to my
Exactly.
husband. I'm an example to my kids on how to deal with pressure, on how to go about following your dreams, on messing up and then getting back up again. Like your spouse and your kids are looking at you.
Right.
Right.
Right. Absolutely. I love y'all answers. You know what? I swear I do. Okay. And so, following you, I have Quincy's question,
Uh-huh.
which is, what are some non-negotiable activities or passions you want to continue in your relationship that are non-negotiable? Like, you
Oh,
are
that's easy.
not giving them up. It's just
Like
that's what it is, and you have to accept it.
watching football, buying jerseys and shoes. I'm not giving that up.
You know what? I should even ask you that question,
Yeah, that's
Man.
that's what it is for me. Everything else in my
because
life is
that was
negotiable.
so
Yeah,
that was
everything else
so
is
like,
yeah.
I'm not even married to you, and I fucking knew that shit. I should have just fucking knew. Like, god
That's
damn, I just,
that's the easiest thing
you
for
know
me in the
what?
world. You know, that's the only thing I'm not giving up. My shoes, my jersey, my fits, my hats. Like looking fly. I've always wanted that, even as a little kid. So now that I can afford it, that's what I be on. Like, I make
Okay.
sure I buy a pair of shoes and they'll sit for a year and a half until I have the perfect jersey to go with.
Right. And I already know that because you be posted. Which one go better? This one or
What?
just buy the
Hey, for
damn
real.
jersey.
Just buy the goddamn jersey.
Buy both of them. Shit. God, shit. All right. So my follow-up question for you. How important is it to you to share the hobbies that you have with your partner?
Oh man, ask her, nigga. Every time I buy nothing but jerseys and shoes for Talisha. I buy her other shit too, but if I'm getting jerseys and shoes, she getting jerseys and shoes, and so is the kids.
So
Like, it's bad.
Asking Talisha, has that become something that you have adapted to liking because that's something that he likes, or do you just do it because he like you to do it?
I've adapted to liking. Well, I mean, I've always liked jerseys and shoes,
Okay.
but him buying it, I've adapted to him and that being his thing.
Okay.
But we've had conversations where I was like, "Hey, you're not gonna buy these jerseys or these shoes right now because we're on this right now.
Right. The
Other
budget,
things need to be
thing.
tended to. We have goals, financial goals, or we need to catch up on this, that, and the other. And so, be realistic. Are you trying to be fly for everybody or yourself, or are we doing this for our family? Like our family comes first. So hobbies are hobbies, but
Yeah.
if you have a hobby that has you have to pay money towards to enjoy, and then it doesn't come first. Your family comes first.
Right. Got
I
it.
don't know about that shit, but all right.
You know what?
And that
I'm not
is
finna
the
play with y'all.
downfall. No, I'm just joking.
I'm not going to play with y'all. So,
Oh, shoot.
my next question is, and this is to both of you. What's your most embarrassing moment that you can laugh about now, today? Even if you haven't shared it with each other. Maybe this is a moment that you can share something with each other that you have not shared before. I don't even like the way you laugh, Talisha, because I know you got some shit that you know damn well you ain't sharing.
Oh,
You
God.
like, shit, bitch, I ain't sharing this motherfucker that shit. I don't give a fuck what you said. But go ahead.
we being all the way authentic, right?
Yeah, not my most embarrassing, Quincy. Yours.
No, my most embarrassing.
Okay, yeah, don't tell mine.
Both of y'all.
Let me tell my own.
You got to tell your own, and he got to tell his own. That's why I said maybe this is a moment where y'all gonna share something where y'all both don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know, you both don't know about each other. And I want to know too with my nosy ass. So come on with it.
I would have to say my most embarrassing moment would be arguing in front of Talisha's family, like arguing in front of people, and us having like major blowouts. Like that stuff blew my mind. You still there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
I got a text message. My bad.
Oh, you good? You good?
It would definitely be having a big blowout in front of Talisha's mom. Her mom had came over one day and we was arguing, and nigga, I went bad, super bad. Also, there was a time when we were arguing and she was pregnant, and I locked her out the house because she was going off.
I was pregnant with my daughter, our second child.
What the white people do when you? Ain't that what they do?
Man.
No.
And
I literally was 9 months pregnant. I literally was 9 months pregnant. My daughter was due on December 21st, but we didn't have her till Christmas. And literally December 21st is when we got into it, like real bad. I think I threw my. Was that when I threw my ring?
Yeah, you threw that was one of the first times you threw your ring, or the second time
you disappeared, Q, I wouldn't even been mad at
her.
And I walked to my mom's house pregnant, barefoot in a wrap, a Hawaiian wrap.
Wait, you put her outside barefoot in it?
No.
Yes, and it had been raining.
I didn't put her outside.
No, he didn't put me outside. He locked me out when I went outside to cool off.
Out, yelling and slamming the door and shit. So I just locked the door.
So I went to cool off.
Why would you?
She didn't go outside to cool off. She went outside and was like, "Fuck this." She didn't tell me I'm going outside to cool off.
I didn't need to say I'm going off.
Yeah,
I
I need
literally
to
walked
know.
outside with just a
You
wrap and
just-
no shoes, and it was raining.
Just the lack of accountability right now is well.
Exactly.
But I didn't put
Well,
you
I
out.
was out there for 5 minutes. I came back to open the door. We had a screen door and a regular door. He
Your
locked
daughter-
both.
your daughter is what, 27 or something? Like like take accountability, bro. Like what the fuck?
No,
This
man,
nigga opened the door. Hey, Kayla, this nigga opened the window. I mean, because the window
That
was by
nigga
the front
said-
door. He
Well,
opened the
no,
window
she
and
didn't
said,
say
"Can I help
she
you?"
was going outside. She didn't say. So you
She
had
didn't.
no regards for the baby at all.
Hey, I did. First off, ain't nothing gonna happen to that baby. It's 9 months. She needed to walk anyway.
Man.
Secondly,
You ain't no goddamn nurse, nigga.
I'm not.
What the fuck? You know
But
what?
I knew
I'm
that
sick
the
of
baby
you.
was good.
I'm sick of you. He's talking about I knew the baby was good. He done already. Look, he must have touched your stomach and did the diameters and shit.
I did right
Something.
there.
You walked out the house because
Like, you good? You ain't dilated yet.
I'm fucking weak. You know what?
No. He opened the window and said, "May I help you?" I said, "Open the door. Stop playing." He said, I'm not opening the door. You're not coming back in here."
She was
That's
acting
exactly
out,
what
man.
he said.
Was you
And so-
wait? Was your life in danger?
Could have been. She
Ain't
was
no
acting
fucking
out,
coulda been.
man.
Was
No,
it in
look,
danger or
man.
not? You sound
When I
like
tell
them
you,
white
when I-
people when they be shooting niggas and they be asking, "Was your life in danger?" Well, it could
I
have
felt-
been. He had
I felt like
a
it
gun
was.
in his hand. Get your
I-
ass.
I felt like it was.
Did she have a knife or something? Or
Nah, I have now weapon.
she was
I
just,
was just an angry
pregnant
black woman.
Angry pregnant black woman. And I understand that an angry
yelling and
black woman
throwing
is a
shit.
lot. I understand an angry black woman is a lot. And I ain't never been pregnant, but I know an angry pregnant black woman is a lot. I've been around my best friend when she was pregnant, and it was not a pretty sight. Okay,
Nigga.
And
she
I've
was
had
going
some crazy
bad.
times. I admit that.
My god
She was
baby is
going
22,
bad.
so I know. I mean, well, no, she's 21. My god baby 21, and I still remember when she was pregnant and she got mad because somebody ate her burrito. So I understand that black women get angry when they pregnant. So
Man.
you, like I said, if you would have came up missing, I would have understood.
Exactly.
I would have.
Thank
them
you,
problems.
Tanya. Pregnancy hormones.
Yeah, don't
would've
nobody want them
understood.
problems though. But it was my first kid too.
I would understand.
So I didn't know. It was my first kid, so I didn't know. But I'm not used to somebody yelling at me and going off on me. That's
Of
kind of what it
course,
was.
of course.
So I didn't know.
mean,
it was my
but
first
still,
baby.
Don't tell your daughter that story. That's
That
all
was
I'm
the
saying.
second
No,
baby.
was that Kiara?
Yes.
That was Kiara. My bad.
If the baby is watching, I apologize on your daddy's behalf.
No, she ain't watching tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, she
I
in
know
trouble.
she'd be a part of the. Oh, okay. Look, I feel sad for. Oh, okay. I felt bad for. I don't know what she did, but why the baby in trouble? God damn. All right,
Acting
so
up
back
at
to the
school.
questions.
Because she's her father's
Back
child.
to the questions. So, Talisha, it's your turn.
All right.
What's your most embarrassing moment that you can laugh about now?
I went to give Quincy I had dressed up. Came to his house in a white trench coat with black trim
I remember this.
and lingerie
I
underneath
remember
with the heels. I had once we got up to his room, he was laid back. I had played the music, and it started off good. And then the next thing you know, the heel had buckled a little bit. And what had happened was my ankle rolled, and I fell over to the side into the corner. But the thing is, it worked out because I took the heels off and I just finished the dance and then we got it on. But
you know what? You in that little AARP ankle?
Nigga.
But I can't help
that Timu ankle.
Not the Timu ankle. I'm fucking weak.
Fuck you, Quincy. Yeah, so that's what it was. That was probably one of the more embarrassing times.
That nigga said the Timu ankle. I'm fucking weak. You're stupid, bro.
That's what it was, man.
I said the AARP ankle, and your ass talk about the Temu ankle.
Did
That's
me
what it
wrong.
was.
Did me destined. I'm in there trying to be
fucking
sexy
weak.
for you.
I didn't even laugh
Yes,
though.
until now, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I
He
know. I laughed.
Oh
I
no, he
laughed
chuckled
after this.
underneath. I know he
Yeah.
did.
Right, I know you did. You
I
hadn't
got
had
it
no choice.
into a good
But you
chuckle.
knew, you knew you wanted some pussy, so you couldn't really laugh the way you wanted to. So
My
yeah,
nigga.
you kept it a G. I already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Keep
want
it
some
gangster,
pussy. I
dog.
ain't finna laugh like I want to, but I'm gonna tell
I
the
ain't finna
bitch
mess
after
up
I
this
hit
good
it.
situation.
After I hit it, I'm gonna tell the bitch after I hit it.
Yeah, like
yeah, bitch.
I seen you
I got-
almost bust your shit.
Look, I got my 7 chuckles. What Cat Williams say? I get your 7
My
chuckles in.
7
I
chuckles.
got my bitch. I got 12 chuckles in because bitch, I was listening, but I wanted some pussy, so I kept quiet.
Oh my God. Tanya said in the comments, me and Norman had a child already, but it was much different from my first pregnancy. He supported my mental and physical health, and I love him for that. Yes.
I
And
like
that's
that
how it should
relationship.
be.
I don't even know them, but I like that relationship because I like.
Yes,
Look,
I love
this
Norman,
is how I
Tanya.
judge. This is how I judge people's relationship, and I shouldn't, but when I see two people together coming together to post positive things about each other, I know that it's not no bullshit. And it could be, you could be a facade, I don't know. But to me, it's like, it's not no bullshit. Y'all really just vibe and y'all just online together and y'all, you know what I'm saying? You just post shit to now, unless a bitch doing some weird shit and she on her nigga phone and she texting for him. And then, okay, but I don't believe that they're doing that, of course.
Nah, they the real deal, man.
That's why I said I definitely don't believe that they're doing that because the way he talking, the way she talks is different. And I know Tanya from growing up. So
they the real deal.
It's different. So that's why I said I like when two people come together and they actually really vibe and really show that toxic shit don't really got to be what it is. Like even with y'all, that's why I agreed to do the show, even though it's a lot of people that ain't married. But just because that they're not married doesn't mean that the dynamics of y'all relationship cannot be a fucking example for them to use, right? You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is to help them get to where they trying to get to, because I feel like everybody, I don't give a fuck how hard everybody acts and how this generation they don't want love and all that shit. Everybody wants, that is what the fuck we were designed for by God. So you cannot deny your inner feeling about wanting love. I don't give a fuck where you try to get it from. Even if I don't want it from a bitch, if you a nigga or if you a female, I don't want it from it doesn't matter. You're still seeking it in some other form. Whether it's from your friends, whether it's from your family, whether it's from your kids, you still seek it. Whether it's from your church, I don't give a fuck where it's from. You still seeking it from somewhere to try to get that love. So stop acting like that we are designed to not want love. We are. That's exactly what the fuck you're designed for. You are created to want. That is your experience here on earth, to experience love.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you were created for, to experience love. That's what people create kids. That's what people help other people and donate. And the motherfuckers could buy shit. You could I could use Quincy as an example. And I know you're not like this, but I'm just saying you could buy all the jerseys, all the shoes, or whatever you want. Nothing satisfies you more, and you cannot lie besides you helping somebody.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always like, I love helping people.
That is life. And I can use that with anybody. And if you say otherwise, you're a fucking liar, or you just literally stuck on materialistic shit. You can have, even with myself, I love buying shit and making myself feel good and all this shit, but nothing satisfies me more than just helping somebody and them really giving thanks to me and saying, you know what, then giving something to somebody that they can never give back to me. I'm going to say it like that, because everybody want to, I can loan you money. Yeah, you can give me that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can let you borrow my shoes. You can give me that back, or you can buy me some new shoes.
Oh, you ain't borrowing my shoes.
If I can give you, shut your ass up.
This nigga, I can't stand him.
But what I'm saying, my point is, is when you give something to somebody that they cannot give back to you, and you know that they can't repay you back, doesn't matter. And you, because you're not even looking for that. I'm just giving an example. You're not even looking for it to give back, but when you give something that somebody can never give back to you, that makes you feel good.
It does. But as far as let's go back to borrowing my shoes, I will buy you a pair of fucking shoes. That's step your
That's
fucking
what
foot
I
in mine.
said. I said buy somebody some shoes
Yeah.
or rent them or borrow them or buy somebody some new ones. I said that.
Yeah.
So
That's-
we already know you're not, because that's how I am.
Yeah.
I'm not letting nobody.
I don't
borrow
want
my
nobody
shoes. You
getting
got
no
me fucked up.
ideas.
I don't want your
Can't
feet on
borrow.
my goddamn shoes. Fuck you. I'll buy you
Yeah.
some though. What you said size you wear? We
Yeah, I
can go
got
to
you.
the
On your
Nike
trip.
store and we can. Yeah, it ain't gonna be the ones I
Yeah.
got, but we can go
You
get.
gonna get they gonna look
Damn.
something like them. They gonna look. You gonna get some dunks.
Exactly.
You don't get no
Exactly.
ones. You gonna get some dunks.
Exactly. Whatever the fuck, look, whatever the fuck they got in the store, you better find something on this motherfucking sales rack.
Oh my
Bitch,
mama.
you ain't paying for it. I am. Who the fuck you talking to?
You getting them 2 for
The fuck?
89s. That's what you finna get right
Look,
now.
you
Them
finna
2
get
for 89s.
whatever the fuck I want to buy, because it's not your money.
Hey, Tiz, I see you in there.
All
Tiz
right,
Woods in the
so-
building. What's good with you, baby?
Next question.
Hey, Angel.
Next question for my beautiful couple. And I love y'all answers. Y'all answered them beautifully.
Thank you.
If your love life was a movie genre, what would it be? And this is to both of you separately.
So
I
a
love
genre
life.
or a genre?
Genre?
Genre, nigga, I'm drinking. It say genre to me.
I think it will be a X-rated romantic comedy.
An X-rated romantic comedy. You know what? That sound like the motherfucker will watch that.
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good.
Like that's what it
I would
be, a
definitely
X-rated-
throw some suspense in there.
Okay.
Some suspense, but definitely a romantic comedy with some X-rated things in there. They would have definitely warnings in the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
It'd be like watching Sausage Party.
Not Sausage Party. You know what? I
Remember how
that
like you
dumbass
like it would
movie off.
shock
I
you.
didn't like
It would
that
shock you
stupid-ass
if
shit.
you seen it. Like, oh my god, this ain't for the kids. We can't watch this.
I'm fucking weak.
And it's just the stuff that we go through is ridiculous. We have some really
Wow.
great highs, but we have some crazy lows. We have information that we run into the most craziest people with the craziest stories.
Man, look. If I could tell you some of the stories I heard, I ain't even got enough time to tell you no stories that I've heard.
Man.
But when we got time, I'll definitely tell you some stories that I've heard. You're gonna be like, bitch, I know damn well ain't nobody told you no stupid. Yes, they did.
Shit.
That's exactly what they said.
I already know.
We done seen shit and everything.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cause listen. All right, let's go. We're gonna go back to the random questions. So 1 through 8, y'all already picked 6 and 5. Give me another number.
Yep. 1.
3.
Quincy got 1. You got 3. Okay. So for number 1, we got values and beliefs. So for values and beliefs, do you feel? No. What role does religion or spirituality play in your life, in your relationship? That's for number 1.
Religion?
What does
religion
what
or
role,
spirituality?
What role does, because we're not gonna put nobody in the box. So what role does religion or spirituality play in your life? So you don't have to be confined to the Bible, and you don't have to be confined to spirituality. Whatever your belief is, how does that pertain?
God.
How does that pertain to your life and what you in your relationship?
Okay, I believe in God.
We know
I
that.
definitely that's where it cuts at for me. Before Talisha, I didn't really believe in the Bible. I believe in it on certain parts, but
That's
it's certain parts
me too.
that don't rock with me. And I don't want to put nobody else out there for believing it. I'll never be like, oh, you wrong. That's stupid. Nah, man.
No,
I
that's
feel
it.
like
Everybody believes is your belief. You are allowed to believe what you want to believe.
I believe for me, the role it plays in is I put God first, and He gonna make sure I do what I need to do. He gonna put stuff in my path to make me learn my lesson as far as believing in Him and me getting closer to God. That's what it is for me. I can't tell you that I was a kid that went to church all the time, because we really didn't. My mom went from being a Christian to going to Kingdom Hall to us not going to church. So a lot of that I didn't pick up on. I really just picked up on God. Going to church with my friends in different denominations and everything. The basic thing that I picked up on was the 10 Commandments. That's in every religion. The 10 Commandments is in every religion. So I believe that to be true, and then your love with God, your personal relationship with God to be true.
Okay.
Miss
Okay.
Hamilton in the building, Nay. I see you. What's
So
good, man?
Hey, Miss
so
Hamilton.
so what my question is really how does that affect your relationship though? What does that do for your relationship?
It keeps me centered. Honestly, it keeps me on the path that I need to be on. There's been so many times I wanted to break down. Like honestly, Talisha can tell you, in front of my house, the house we in right now. I want to go. I loaded up my gun and everything, and her and God had to walk me back in the house. God Himself got off the cross and grabbed me by the back of my shirt, like nigga,
Not
what is
God
you
got
doing?
off the cross. God wasn't on
Off
the
the
cross,
cross.
nigga. That was Jesus.
He's
You
stupid.
talking about the wrong person. God wasn't
He
on the
got
cross. That was Jesus, nigga.
whoever was on the
You,
cross,
you know what?
whoever the higher power is, got off the cross.
He don't even know who came to help him. He just knows somebody
I,
came to help.
Exactly.
We just gonna say that
Exactly.
somebody came to your aid because nigga, you don't even know, but they came. Okay, go ahead.
right. Uh, I just know. I know that God walked me through my marriage. They got a poem called Footprints. I don't know if anybody ever heard it. And it's a person looking
I'm
back,
familiar
and
with it.
they say, I walked through all this, and it's the whole time God was carrying you. God has
Hmm.
been carrying me this
Well,
whole
no,
time and
they
continues to.
asked the question. See how you skipping
Yeah,
over shit? They asked
I
if
just
he said I
I'm just
thought
giving
you
a
was with me
roundabout
because he only seen one pair of
set of
footprints,
footprints.
and then when
Yeah,
he asked, that's when he seen, and God told him because I carried you. So
yeah.
don't be just saying 3/4 of some
I
shit.
just
Just
gave the
you.
roundabout. I just gave the roundabout
That
answer.
wasn't even a roundabout.
I
That was
wasn't finna walk you
3%.
through. Hey, close enough. You can't catch that. You can still make a phone call on 3%.
Okay, you're right. Go ahead.
All right. Is it my turn?
Go ahead. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Um.
You had number. That ain't your question. What you talking
Oh,
about? It's
I
just
thought
your
I was
turn.
going. I thought I was going to comment on number
No,
one. I
ma'am. You
believe.
don't
Oh,
get to
you can.
hear
Oh,
my.
wait,
You don't
wait.
get
No,
to.
no, no, no. She can have a follow up question. Go ahead. Go
God
ahead.
damn
You
it.
can have a
Okay.
follow up answer on his. Don't try to play her.
Yeah. So I think with me, me and Quincy, because of how we grew up differently, and because of religion with me is a sticky situation when I talk about it, because people think automatically, because I'm a pastor's kid, that I just fall into this religious belief and religious whole thing. And with me, I never liked being religious. Growing up in church, I knew the difference of being religious versus being spiritual. And I know that in anything else, whether you going to church or going to a synagogue or going to whatever other uh, religions have to go to meet, everybody is going and looking for something, and everybody's not going to be there for the same thing.
Right.
So what I had to learn growing up is separating religion from spirituality, have a relationship with God. How I get there is through Christianity. That
Mm-hmm.
is exactly what I believe. I'm not going to ever back down or feel shy about what I believe or why I believe it. Now, I don't try to make other people believe what I believe or why. But if somebody asks me, I'm going to tell you why I believe. And that's just because of the experiences I've had personally, not somebody else telling me. I've had in
Mm-hmm.
my life that I know only God could have done those things. God
Right.
could have helped me. So when you ask how do I associate that with my life and my kids, my husband, and all that, my relationship, if you not okay with me praying, if you not okay with me talking about God or Jesus, if you
It
not
won't
okay
work.
with me talking about what I've read in the Bible and try to apply it, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? If you anybody who knows me knows I'm not perfect. Sometimes I
Right.
cuss, I be drinking, I be doing stuff that I know I shouldn't probably
Right.
be
Sometimes.
doing as at a access. I have bad habits, but I'm working through them, and eventually God will deliver me and God will get me to where I
Right.
need to be. But
And I.
I'm somebody who's a living testimony. So so that is how I, present everything. Even with Quincy, he like he said he wasn't like really into having a relationship with God like that
I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't.
when we met. But through my lifestyle, through my family's lifestyle, my parents, he came to know God in a different way.
Right.
So we
And
do
then
go to God. He is the center of our life and our family. And I don't push anything or my beliefs on, oh no, you should believe like this. I used to try to do that, but I don't do that no more. His journey is his journey. My journey is my journey. And I hope that as I get better, he sees that, and then you know what I'm saying? And he can
Or
judge
vice
and
on his own.
or vice versa. That he
Or
gets
vice
better and
versa.
you see, yeah.
and to
Exactly.
piggyback off that, Talisha's right. I found God through her and her family.
You were supposed
Like
to.
she's right. I really did because I was like, nope.
Because
Like,
if you
nope.
look
I
at,
got to give you
I mean, but
10% of
if
my money.
I'm
Like, nope.
fucking weak, but if you look at the pattern, if you look at the pattern that you said that you had, my friend, you said that you was a hoe. Let's just be
I
honest.
was. It was
Okay,
holes in the Bible.
shut the hell. You know what?
Jezebel's, he was a male Jezebel.
I
I
can't
was
stand
I
you.
was a just, I
But
was a
what
just,
I
Yes, you
was
can
I was a
ask
getting,
a
just.
question.
what I was getting to was, um, you done made me forget my question. God damn,
My
because you
Angel
bad.
has a
fucking
question.
stupid.
For the people in
What's
the
your
audience,
question?
you can
What's your
definitely
question,
ask a
Angel?
question as
Yes,
well.
you can definitely ask questions. That's not a problem at all. Who is the lady reading the questions?
It was Angel.
That's
She
K.
said,
Oh, Angel. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what she said. Who was the lady reading the questions? Me, baby.
Yeah.
What you
Hey.
Oh,
want to know?
that's K
Go click
Rochelle,
on
aka
go
Red.
go click on my profile, baby. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
Need
Hey,
to know.
Um,
Artemis.
um,
Artemis.
Artemis. I'm
You
sorry,
talking
did I
about
pronounce
Dominique?
that wrong?
You talking about Dominique's husband?
No, baby. No, baby. This is
Oh.
Tanya's brother.
Oh, Artemis. You might be saying it right, Mr. Logan. What's good with you?
Yeah. All right, I think that was her. I think that was her question. What's your question?
who else got a question?
If anybody have a question, go ahead and throw it
Ask
in
it
there.
now.
You can
Look, go
ask us
ahead and
any
ask it
question. You
right
can
now.
ask us about our relationship or relationships in general. Anything that you want to know about us or what we've been through. Go ahead. Oh, that's Anthony. Well, why is the damn name is Artemis?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who that is. Her name said
Okay, because
Angel.
I
She is
know him as
Angel
Anthony.
Ford.
No, this is
And dog in the house. And dog in the house. And dog in the house.
I'm
stupid.
weak.
I'm trying to should we Quincy, what's your picture looking like? We painting and sipping for everybody that's coming in that doesn't know.
Yeah. Go ahead and show y'all picture for right now.
I can show it for
we
right
can
now.
see.
Talisha,
So we
you
can
first.
see it. Not you first. I'm weak.
Oh yeah.
Girl,
You trash.
Listen, it's a masterpiece in progress.
Quincy, turn your picture back around. Go look. Go ahead. Cause what the fuck is that? Yeah. Y'all out of line. So
Hold on, we're
let me get back to
gonna
my
post it up.
question.
Hold on,
Let
we're
me
gonna
get back
post
to
it up
my
since you're talking
let me
shit
get
about
back
our
to my
pictures.
question. I like Talisha pictures, but yours look a fucking mess.
Oh God. Okay, but yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm up in the clouds. Y'all see, I'm up in the clouds and I'm coming down on the mountain tops. And so it's coming together. It's coming together.
Not mine. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I mean, these motherfucking little crevices and cracks in my big ass hands and these little ass paintbrush. I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna make it look how I want it to look.
I'm fucking weak.
God
Okay.
know where my heart is.
Let me get back to my question. So I have another question for both of you as a couple.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you see the roles of your partnership evolving over time, particularly dealing with family and future together?
I can't be in control all the time. That's how I'm evolving.
Okay.
And I can't be quick to answer. I used to be so quick to be defensive and to answer when me and Talisha got together. I was cussing out people in her family. I was cussing out people randomly on the street. Like they would say something that I thought was slighting me, and I would instantly check them. Square box, empty square box.
He would.
Check you real quick, and didn't care who it was. I remember her uncle called me Quinny, and I told him in her mama house, like, if anybody else called me that, I'll whoop y'all ass. And we was at the baby shower. So
Crazy.
I've evolved to where I kind of giggle stuff off now. I've calmed down. I let go of the reins. You know that I can't be in control all the time.
Okay. Who is Angel Ford again? Is that Anthony?
No.
No,
Anthony was Artemis, but
Okay.
Angel is one of our
that's my
homegirls.
partner.
Oh, okay. Angel Ford. Okay. She said your vibes are felt over here. I love you. I love you too, baby.
Yes. Um. Okay. Am I answering this question that Quincy
Yes.
answered? What was it?
Yes, ma'am, you are. The
What was
question
the question?
was, how do you see your role as partners evolving?
Evolving. Um. One of the reasons why I have stayed with Quincy over the years, almost basically 16 years, is because he evolves. If he was not a person that evolves and changes, I'm not saying it gotta be right away,
Right.
but if he wasn't a person that evolved and changed and saw errors,
Right.
when you know what I'm saying, then I wouldn't be able to be with him.
I
I'm a
understand.
person that I love evolution. And I'm a person that I have epiphanies at least once a year about my own damn self.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be with somebody who can never be wrong, or who can never see that they have some growing to do. I always used to use like being a coach and having a team. If your coach can't never tell you that, hey, although you're the star of the team, or you're one of our greatest assets to the team, but this is what you could do to be better, or this is where I see you falling at, or this is where you letting the other person by so they can make a point.
Right.
And so I need you to tighten up on this. If you are a player that was like, I know this nigga not telling me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know
I
I
never
got
learned.
this, in the bag, and they don't, then you're never going to evolve, and eventually you're going to get cut.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I always used to say to Quincy. Like, we have to be able to tell each other, hey, I need this from you, or I need you to do this better, or you know what? When you do this makes me feel a certain way. So, and your partner got to be able to be like, hey, okay, I understand. What are we doing if we're not evolving? We're being
Right.
handicapped,
Stagnant.
and we're
Right.
holding each other back. And so we gonna be one of them old dumb couples. You know what I'm saying? That's still doing dumb shit. Don't have no wisdom. We ain't teaching our kids anything. Our kids are gonna repeat the same bad patterns
Right.
that we
Right.
have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So no, like I can't be that.
Right.
So, one thing about Quincy is that he steps up when he's now. He be ignorant a lot. Don't get it
I do.
twisted. Quincy gonna be ignorant at some point somehow. But I've learned to roll with it and just laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? Roll with
Okay.
it, and if it's something serious later on, be like, babe, I know you was being funny, but this is how I feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we have to hold each other accountable, and if we can't, then I can't be with you. And I love him as a friend and as a co-parent, but I won't be with him. You know?
Okay. Okay. I can respect that. Like I said, I love y'all answers. Y'all really coming through tonight for the people. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. We're trying to show them how it's
Really
done when
coming
they
through.
come on.
Exactly. I know. So, my questions gonna be even better when they come on, because these is questions that I'm trying to ask for married people so that they can get an idea of what it's like to be in a relationship and the things that they
Right.
should look for when they seek a relationship. So definitely.
Right.
Okay, my next question. Let me get to it. Where is it? I just had it. Where is it? I just lost it. Hold on one second.
I
No,
know I'm
you
finna
good.
lose this
I'm
one.
like,
Gonna say
I
Von
just
Ross was a
lost
cold piece.
it.
Bob Ross was.
Bob Ross was, and I ain't channel nothing what this nigga do today.
Not nothing. You better start playing right now and get the fuck to conjure that shit up.
Man.
I'm telling you,
Cause
it
the
ain't
way
gonna work out.
your shit looking sad as hell right now, and I don't want
Nigga, it
to
is.
no more unless you done got added some shit to it.
It is looking bad right now. I can't even lie.
Just take your time. Get the clouds. Then we're gonna touch the top of the mountains.
You know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So my next question is in communication and emotions. So, what do you need from your partner? And this is to both of you. What do you need from your partner when you're going through a very emotional, tough time?
I'm gonna go first. I need Quincy to pick me up like a baby and coddle me and rock me to sleep.
She ain't lying.
Okay. And I love that answer. That's cute. It's
Oh,
corny.
but he gotta feed me
It's
first,
cute.
though. He gotta feed me
cute.
first.
It's cute corny. It's cute corny. Because it's cute corny. I'm gonna say that. It's cute corny. Because it's corny, but it's cute.
Right. But does he always do that? No. Because sometimes
don't.
we're busy. Sometimes we got stuff going on. Can I say sometimes your partner's going through shit too? If y'all going through shit as together, whether it's financial or raising kids or just house stuff, like sometimes your partner's going through and they may not have it to give you.
Right. Both of y'all going through at the same time.
Right.
Man.
Exactly.
But I feel like it's a given, just having experiences in relationships. It's a give and take. It's, even though I'm going through, I still should be able to find some time to be able to take away from myself to be able to give to you if I know you're experiencing something that is a little bit more traumatic than what I'm experiencing right now. So, for example, you lost your mama, you lost a friend, you lost your pet, you know what I'm saying? You lost your job. It's like certain things like, okay, yeah, I know I'm going through, but I can take away from myself right now to be able to
And
give
give
to
to
you so that you feel adequate of, because when you lose somebody, you feel like you lose a piece of yourself. So I have to take away from myself when I'm doing something. And even though we both, life is everybody going, ain't no time point in time, ain't nobody going through nothing. That's bullshit if somebody say that. But what I'm saying is at that point in time, even though we both going through, I should be able to still pull a little bit from myself to be able to give to you at that point in moment in time to be able to suffice for making up or trying to suffice for what you have lost. I know I can't make up for it. I know I can never replace it. But right now in this moment, in this time, I want to be able to be that piece for you. So I feel like everybody should be able to do that. I don't give a fuck how busy you are or how much you're going through. Again, there are certain things that people experience that are way more traumatic than you. And I'm not down in nobody's experience or saying that your shit ain't more traumatic or whatever, however you feel, all right. But if you know you only tripping because your motherfucking car just fucked up because it's in the shop, but you know your fucking girlfriend lost her mama, nigga, her shit is more traumatic than you motherfucking getting away.
That's very true.
Stop fucking playing with me when you. That's all I'm saying. It's those little instances like that. Like, yeah, I know you going through, and that may be the end of the world to you, because to me that's the end of the world. And that's why I use that as an example, because I ain't had my car in the past 2 weeks because it's been in the fucking shop. That's the end of the world to me. So, but again, if my friend or somebody else comes to me and they have something going on that's way more traumatic than my motherfucking car, of course, fuck the car, nigga. It's okay, what you need from me right now?
Right.
So that's what I mean. Like, it shouldn't be, oh, well, I got stuff going on too. We understand everybody got stuff. There's no point in nobody's life where nobody is not going to have nothing going on. Come on now, let's just be real. The only time you're not going to have nothing going on is when you in that motherfucking box and you about to be buried 6 feet under. That's the only time in your life where you would never have nothing going on.
And technically you got something going on because the whole show is about you.
I mean, that is, but it ain't you.
I'm done. Shut
your mouth. It's somebody else orchestrated for you, and you better hope it's somebody that really got your back and make sure the shit is beautiful. Because it's not you.
I'll pop about that motherfucker like, you know, take my jersey and my shoes off. Take my jersey and my shoes off.
Even in that moment, it don't got it. It's not you. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only time where you don't have anything to worry about is when you have lost all breath in your body. If you have breath in your body, you always have something to worry about. I don't give a fuck if it's your blood pressure, if it's your kids, if it's the house payment, if it's the dog, if it's I done ran out of fucking napkins, I ain't got no toilet paper. I don't give a fuck what it is. Everybody always has something.
I ain't got no toilet paper. That's the worst thing.
I'm just saying, it's always something.
Have you ever been on the toilet and ain't nobody home and you ain't got no more toilet paper?
I don't know about you, but I got towels everywhere around this motherfucker, and they'll definitely get used if I ain't got no fucking toilet. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I ain't got no toilet paper. Okay, guess what? We finna start doing.
Oh my God!
What they used to do back in the day before diapers, and the babies didn't have no diapers. When they
them cloth, yeah.
Okay, then, so quit fucking playing with me.
So we finna jump in the shower.
We finna go back to the historic pre-days, nigga. Or we finna shit and get in the shower. Just shit and just get in the shower. You ain't gotta wipe. Just shit, turn the shower on, get in there, and go ahead.
Yeah, do your thing.
So being out, like, I'm not the person that be like, I understand people that stand on the corner and hold signs up, and I'm not gonna say I don't have sympathy for some people if they're in wheelchairs and shit. I do, but a lot of people, if you bodily able, I really don't have sympathy for you, because you can go work. If you can stand up here and hold this motherfucking sign, you can get your motherfucking ass out and work. So stop fucking playing with me.
We
So
got people who hold signs saying they want money for beer.
Yeah, and you know what? Those the motherfuckers I give the money to. You know why?
Everything.
You know why? Because they fucking honest. Besides the motherfucker sitting there lying, talking about I ain't ate in 2 days and woo-dee woo woo woo, and I'm trying, that nigga being honest. So you know what? I'm finna give him $1 to go get a fucking beer because he was honest. I don't like motherfucking liars. Be honest with me and tell me what the fuck you doing. Is that okay? Here, there you go. If I got $1, I'll give it to you because he was honest. I like honest people. He didn't lie. He didn't try to, I need food for my baby. And he didn't do none of that. He said, I want fucking the money for a beer. Okay, here. If I got it, I'll give it. That's my decision. He didn't trick me. He told me what the fuck he wanted and I fucking gave it to him. So I like people like him. Them the motherfuckers I give the money to. I ain't gonna lie. The motherfuckers that be sitting there saying, exactly. Them the people, if you hold that shit up, you will definitely get $1 from me. I ain't even gonna lie. Because they're honest. They're not fucking
So you'll
lying.
definitely get $1.
Because you're honest. You're not lying. Like I said, if that was me, I would want you to give me $1. I don't want to lie to you. I got kids over here in the back in the stroller, and I need them to go to I'm not doing none of that. Look, I'm trying to get some weed, or I'm trying to get some drink, or I'm gonna just tell you what it is on the side. I told y'all one time, I don't know if y'all see my video, but the one nigga, he didn't even have no words on his sign.
What?
That nigga was just holding up the sign like this.
Nah, I see somebody with a bunch of dots, and I had been smoking before I left, so I was like, "Is that supposed to be Braille?"
I'm fucking with.
We got a question. We got a question in the comments from Nate Hamilton. Nate Hamilton shot us the question.
Is that supposed to be Braille?
Then I was like, I had to think about it. I said, nah, it can't be Braille because ain't nobody that's going to be blind driving. You know what I'm saying?
Who finna touch the motherfucking dirty ass sign?
But why is it?
I'm not getting no fucking bum. Get the fuck out of here, Talisha. You know what? We're not doing that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Somebody has a question.
Nate does. Nate says, so how do you compromise with your partner without a selfish solution?
So
answer that first.
Compromise means that both of you are not getting something that you want. It's not all the way the other person or all the way you. Or maybe it is. Maybe you're letting them have their way this time and then next time you get your way. But compromise is y'all both are bending. You know what I'm saying? But when it starts to be only one person all the time, now it's not fair. And you got to say something, because if you just let it keep going, it's going to fester.
HD Bryce in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Hey, HD. Hey, bro.
To me personally, compromising is you finding a solution for both of you that works for both of you guys. Not me necessarily agreeing to. That is compromising as well. But if, again, like Talisha said, if it becomes a situation where I'm steady compromise, it comes up the question of compromising, and I'm steady going with what you're saying because you're very good at manipulating me to agree with you, then that's different. Compromising to me is that we both come up with a solution that is suitable for both of us. So for perfect example, my grandma, y'all know the show, y'all know that it's not a show, it's a network. You know the network Lifetime?
Yeah.
With all the motherfuckers where they do the criminals and I hate that motherfucking network because my grandma watched it from the time that I was. Hold on. When I say I hate it with a passion, I hate it with a passion. You better not download that shit in my house. So if I was to have a partner that liked that, my compromising would be I have 2 TVs in my house. You can download it on one TV and that's the area you watching it in, and I don't watch it with you. That's my compromising. Because you like that show. Because my grandmother liked that show, and that's what when I say she would fall asleep to the shit, and I turn the TV and she be like, "Turn that back." I was like, "Grandma, I literally waited.
That's Quincy.
Hold on. I
Ooh.
literally waited until you snored 17 fucking times, and then I changed the fucking channel. And here you go, because you can't hear it no more. Hold on, turn that back. I was watching.
Hey, Talisha is that person.
If you don't
First
get
of all, I know
out
you.
of here,
I know Quincy lying.
Listen, we ain't even making this about y'all.
I'm just saying.
Talisha
Quincy better not say not a damn thing. This nigga watches the same shows every night. If it ain't Martin, then it's the Married with Children or Jamie Foxx.
That's me too. Well, them is all my shows, my nigga.
Or
my comfort.
Or movies we've seen 1,000 times.
He don't want to let go of his childhood, and I'm right there with him.
Hey, on my life.
Or movies the same movies. Same Fast and Furious. Same the damn monkeys. What the monkeys?
Look, listen, I will watch.
Planet of the Apes.
Gonna get you.
Planet of the Apes.
Y'all seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
Oh, nigga, what?
Oh my God, that's one of his. He loved that.
I don't give a fuck. I'll watch it 100 times, and I know the whole fucking movie like the back of my hand. I don't
by
care.
heart.
But anyway, like getting back to compromising. I feel like if you're not both giving up something in order to reach the goal, it's not compromising. If I say, "Oh well, I'm gonna do it this time because I want to agree with you" or whatever, that's not compromising. So that to me, that's not compromising. If that works for y'all, hey, I'm not arguing or disagreeing. But to me, if we are not both giving up something in order to reach this goal, that's not compromising.
You're right, and you're right. I can't wait till y'all get y'all and do y'all painting tips so y'all can see how difficult these little numbers is to paint in between.
You all right. Hey, bro, we are sipping Beautifuls tonight. Hennessy and Grand Marnier with a little lemon.
Lemon.
Derek said, Martin is the truth. He is. And still watch Saved by the Bell. And I love watching those things.
But
I also like to change it up a little bit. Hey, Brandon.
Forbes in the building. What's good with you?
Watching Mo to the E to the
Moesha's Living Single.
The Parker.
Living Single. Hold on. Before you get to Living Single, I got the whole DVD collection for that. Look, I'll pull that out.
Oh, my God.
Living Single, we got that Living in Living Color.
Living Color.
We got that too. With the plan we got, it's saved. All them shows are saved on my DVR. All of them. All of the ones I watch every season, every episode.
They on demand. They on Hulu. They on
DVD. Like, look, I got all the seasons to Martin. Now you probably can't even see it because it's dark. All the seasons to Martin.
We used to have that.
In Living Color, I got the Wayans brothers. All the seasons to the Wayans, but like that's my shit. I love watching.
Our team was good with you.
So when I grew up in those TV shows, nothing can compare to that shit. Because the TV shows and shit that come on now, it's all about drama and fighting and reality TV. I don't watch none of that bullshit. That's why I don't watch TV, because I don't like that shit. I know enough.
I can't lie. It's one show that I watch right now that Talisha got me on, and it's Bel Air.
What is
the remake of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
I didn't like it because Carlton.
I like it.
Who the fuck is that?
So it's a revamp. It's not the actual.
That's not fucking Carlton. He is a fucking thug. That nigga's a thug compared to Carlton. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Carlton was a thug on the show. People just didn't recognize it.
Because that nigga it's not unusual to be loved.
Hey,
but remember when he got hooked on Speed? Remember he got hooked on Speed?
Remember when he had the Bonanza? They went down there to the hood.
And then Will almost died. Yeah, I remember.
Will got shot. Carter came back with the piece. Like, nigga, we at war.
Yeah.
That nigga was crazy as a motherfucker.
But no, compromise though is.
I'm talking about the new Carlton.
No, I know the new Carlton, but back to what you were saying, compromise is a mug, but the thing is that a lot of people, either you have a couple that neither of them wants to compromise, or you have a couple that one of them always compromises, and then eventually they get wore out. And what that happens is they start to resent the other person, because I'm always compromising and you're never compromising.
But that's not.
So that means I'm sacrificing and you're not.
And me and Talisha went through a period like that to where I wasn't compromising. We went through a long stretch like that, and
that's not fair.
Spoiling me. No, I thought she was just spoiling me, and I had to understand I wasn't coming back to her. Like I was doing it I was going to work, coming home, doing what we need to do, but I wasn't doing the stuff like giving her a break with the kids, cleaning up the house, and doing other shit. We wasn't compromising.
Right.
We could only watch what I wanted to watch. I didn't want to watch her. I had a hissy fit, like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I was doing shit like that. I had to grow up, and that's part of being in a relationship. And that's
because you tripping if you think that you finna watch sports all day and you ain't finna watch Lifetime with me, nigga. You got me fucked up.
First off,
or whatever he wanted to watch, because it was always something else.
It would never be sports all the time, though. Only time it's sports all the time is on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
Sunday, Monday,
and I don't
Thursday.
mind. I like watching sports with him.
But even with sports,
how many days in a week?
Even with sports,
for real.
Even on Monday, it's 7. But on Monday, it's only one. On Monday, it's only for 3 hours. It's at the end of the night. On Tuesday, it's only at the end of the night. Only 3 hours.
This nigga said only 3 hours.
And we have a living room with the TV in the living room.
Just I don't know. Talisha may not have it, but when you get off the phone with me, what I want you to do is Google somebody with ADHD and 3 hours, and you let me know what you come up with, okay? Because you got me fucked up if you think I'm finna sit 3 hours with you and watch some bullshit I don't want to fucking watch.
That's what he do.
No, I'm not saying me. I'm saying in general. I'm speaking for everybody. For a motherfucker that don't like sports, I love sports. I'll sit there and watch it with you all fucking day. But you got to remember, everybody don't like sports, my nigga, and they don't. And this is my thing of what I learned, especially for females. You don't understand sports. That's why you don't like it. You don't understand what's going on the screen. No, I didn't say you, nigga. I said for females that don't understand sports.
Right, and I like sports.
Females in general. That's why they don't watch sports, because they don't understand it. They don't know what's going on the field, and they just watching it. If somebody explain, because I was like that. I hated sports. I didn't like watching it because I didn't understand what was going on in the field. And one day, I had a cousin that's a lot older than me. He explained it to me. He was like, "No, you don't like sports because you don't know what's going on." And so he said, "No, come sit down, and I'll tell you what's going on, play by play on the screen." And after that, I loved sports because I knew what was going on. I could tell, oh, that nigga, he cheating. He doing this because I know what's going on now. But before then, as a girl, you don't know that. So for fellas, teach your girl how the fuck sports work. That's probably why the fuck she don't like sports, nigga, because she don't know what the fuck going on. You got little motherfucking midgets and motherfucking little people just running around on the goddamn screen. She don't know what the fuck going on. So explain it to her. Take a game where you really don't give a fuck and explain to her what's going on through the game, and I guarantee you that bitch will love sports after that. She'll probably like it even more than you. Because that's what you have to do. You literally have to just explain it to them. If they don't know what's going on, they don't like it.
I found out with doing that, I had to get Talisha a little bit of alcohol. We have some snacks or something. Alcohol. Get some tacos or something, and then break it down to her. Like, hey, this is what's going on. Oh, that's the first thing. Got it.
First of all, I already knew about sports. Now, he did help me to understand things more in depth. But as far as like in general, I knew about sports. My brothers play sports. My daddy watched sports. Like I grew up around sports.
I don't think your brothers was any good though. I'm just fucking with y'all. I know y'all in here. I'm fucking with y'all.
I'm weak. I'm like, damn, you disrespectful. What the fuck?
Nah, man, they're my niggas, man. They're my brothers.
Habitual line stepper.
Hey,
nah, they're my brothers, man.
Look, now y'all should challenge this nigga to a game, and I want to be the host. Let me know when it is.
That's what you don't want. I'm gonna win.
Now I got the hiccups.
You gonna win against her brothers?
Yeah.
Said I love tacos.
I'm finna be an instigator. No, the fuck you ain't. So when
okay, I'm just letting you know.
Okay, Quincy, show me yours.
Show me yours first.
I am.
Hers look better than yours, so it don't even matter. Don't even turn yours around. Look, turn it back. Look. Okay, it don't look that bad now. You know what? It don't even look that bad.
Okay, now put the picture up again.
Talisha, you need some more trees. He's starting to look a little bit better than you.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all.
He looking a little bit more better than you. I need you to come with it.
Somebody said black people tacos or Mexican tacos.
Mexican tacos.
All tacos. All tacos for me.
For Mexican tacos, I ain't had black tacos in years, and I don't want them no more. I had them enough when I was a kid. No, thank you. I want the birria. What they call birria.
Birria.
Yeah, I want them now. I'm going for. Okay. So is y'all ready for y'all next question?
Yes, we ready. We ready.
Because y'all pictures definitely don't look like that. I'm gonna let you know that now.
I can't wait. I can't wait till other people do them.
Yeah. Let me see. What is the most craziest thing on your bucket list? And this is to both of you.
My bucket
I'll let
list.
Talisha go first.
Both of y'all. This is for both of y'all. What's the craziest thing on your bucket list?
The craziest thing on my bucket list would probably have to be, man, doing it on a balcony.
You ain't ever did that?
No.
Let me shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
First of all, what you been doing?
Nothing.
My craziest thing on my bucket list.
All.
My craziest thing on my bucket list, and I'm probably giving y'all a little bit too much. Talisha probably gonna be mad at me. And Talisha helped me complete it. I wanted. I said you helped me complete it. I wanted somebody, and I know this is gonna be too much. If y'all heard brothers get off of here, don't listen. I wanted
Then why you gonna do it?
I shouldn't ask this question.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Jesus.
I wanted somebody to ride me while somebody played between my toes.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Know what? You could have kept that to your motherfucking self.
You asked, how do we not supposed to be honest and answer these questions?
You know, I can't even get mad. I can't even go ahead. I can't even get mad. But
that's what I wanted.
I'm gonna tell you, that's something I for sure didn't want to know.
Oh, no, that's what I wanted.
God damn.
That's what I wanted. But her saying she wanted to do on the balcony was okay.
That wasn't even bad.
That ain't bad what I wanted.
I done did that before. Let me shut up.
I've been on the balcony before too. Like, don't get it twisted. But everywhere we go for our balconies, people can see.
You right.
So we couldn't.
You right. People could see my balcony too, but not at nighttime because everybody.
At nighttime they can see our balcony clear. Yeah. See, we couldn't do nothing. See? But that's what I wanted.
We got another question in the chat.
We do? Go ahead and hit it.
It says, do you got a secret list and a shared list? That's for y'all.
Nah, I really don't. I don't have Talisha knows everything I want to do. Like, it's not a secret list at all. You know, if we do it together, we do it together. If we stay together, we will stay together. But no, I don't really have a secret list. A lot of my stuff that I wanted to do came with being with her.
Okay, so Talisha, thank you for joining back with us.
Right.
We have a question in the chat. It says,
okay,
do you got a secret list and a shared list?
I don't have a shared list with Quincy, and I'm still building mine. I'm still learning about life and what I like, what I don't like. I'm trying to just navigate. Like, my 30s is really showing me who I want to be, and how to obtain that, and going against my fears. I've always had a thing about trying to play it safe, and learning as I got older and more mature, things I've read is that in order to really live life, you have to do things that scare you.
You have to jump.
And so, but I'm not going to jump from a plane, though. That's what I'm not going to do. But I'll jump in life. I'll jump in life, but I'm not jumping out no plane.
Yeah, I ain't doing no shit like that.
I'll do, what's them things that you hold on to the bars? Zip lines. I'll definitely do a zip line.
I'm gonna have to go Google that. I don't know what that is.
Zip line is when you ride across, like, say you're going across a canyon and you're on the cable and you're just sliding across it.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Never mind.
I'm not doing that one.
That's some white. I knew it was some white people shit. I just need to make sure.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it is.
I knew it was some white people shit. That's why I said I'm gonna have to go Google this.
That's not white people shit.
Girl,
I would love to surf one day.
There is no black people that you have ever heard in your life from the hood that said, "Hey, let's go to a canyon and let's put a string over here and climb across it."
Oh, a lot of people do it though. When they go
white
to
people, or
no,
not.
it'd be
Let
black
me say
people.
non-colored people, or them black people that kick it with white people. Let's be honest. They probably got a lot of white
There's
friends.
adventure.
Them
That's like
black
saying
people.
black
Right?
people don't swim.
No, black people do swim because I know how to swim for sure.
I
That's
love
definitely
swimming.
something I know how to swim. And I know how to swim because my daddy pushed me in the pool when I was
Oh.
9 years old, and I ain't had no choice but to learn how to swim. So
It be
I
like
know how
that
to swim.
sometimes.
Yeah, I know how to swim, but that ain't got nothing to do with zip lining over no motherfucking canyon. That's some Caucasian activity.
Well, it don't have to be a canyon. It could be a small space. You know, I mean, a small thing. It don't have to be like that huge. But I mean,
How about
because I'm
you
not
don't
gonna.
do it at fucking all? Jump down some fucking stairs. Look, I got some stairs in front of the house. You want to jump down them motherfuckers?
Hey, depending on how steep the stairs is, I don't want to even
Depending
walk
on
down.
what I'm drinking
you
and how
tripping.
much.
I'm fucking weak. We got a
Don't.
question. We got
Go
a
ahead.
question. Is it wrong to ask a woman what type of porn she's interested in? No, it's not.
No.
Why did you
Definitely-
ask it and
Definitely
then
not.
did
That's
you
my
read
question.
that?
That's
Oh,
my
okay.
answer.
Why you
can
ask it and
answer
then answered it?
Because that's my motherfucking answer. Now you answer it. Shit.
No. I think if you getting to know somebody, why wouldn't you ask those things?
That's true.
You know, I think people are so scared. Like, we're not scared to have sex with people, but we scared to ask them personal questions.
So
Exactly.
you didn't sit up here and have my whole private part in your mouth, but you scared to ask me what porn we can watch?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I'm
But no,
good.
that's the generation we live in. Like, really, like people be, really having babies by people, and you don't really know this nigga name. All you know is his name is Black. You don't know nothing about this nigga, no nothing. And
Wow. Why is that my bro's name?
And they asking what's the father's name, and you talking about Black. Bitch, you cannot put that on your birth certificate. I'm gonna need you to ask some more questions.
Said Black who? It's a bunch of black people
I
over
need
here.
you to ask some more questions, bitch.
Hey, I feel it.
Okay. I'm over here, y'all,
All
looking
right.
for the numbers. Go ahead.
I'm fucking weak. So, all right, we got that question out the way. I got another question for y'all, of course. So, next question. How often do you need alone time to recharge? And what does that look like in your relationship?
Woo! This
My
is
alone
talking
time
to
is
me.
different from Talisha's, yeah.
This is
Okay,
definitely
so
talking to me.
Go ahead. Whenever y'all want to answer first.
You can go first, baby. I've been going first.
I just need to ride alone in the car on my way to work.
A ride along in the car on the way to work.
That's all I need.
But how should
I don't need a like
so
if I
she
want to
gonna
go kick it
drop
with the
you
fellas.
off?
No,
he
we got
mean on
cars.
his way to work.
I mean on my way to work.
That's his alone
I just need to
time.
ride alone in my car.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's it.
Yeah, I am a loner.
Uh-huh.
And so I've always been a loner. I was that kid. Hey, Lamont. I've always
Lamont D in the
been.
building.
Because I'm at the bar cooking. I'm in and out. I got you. But I've always been a loner. So my whole thing is when I was a kid, I'm the youngest of 5. And the oldest one above me is 6 years older than me, HD, that was in here. So I learned I was reading books, magazines, I was drawing, I was listening to music. Music is my real first love. In my other life, I feel like I was either an artist or an A&R or something because I love music for the lyrics, for the music. I love instruments. So
it speaks
music,
to you.
yes. Music is my thing, whether I'm happy or sad or whatever. So that's what I did in my room. I listened to music. I drew. I read books. I watched TV, whatever. I just love spending time by myself. So as an adult, I love those things too. And so I need that. I literally need time to myself for me to recharge, for me to be the best person that I can be for everybody else.
Like I said, for me, I just need to ride in the car real quick. 20, 30 minutes.
I used to feel guilty. I used to feel guilty that I needed time away from my family. I used to feel guilty that I just want to ride by myself and go get some tacos.
Why? Why?
Because I felt like they wanted my attention, they needed my attention. So I felt like, oh, I'm going to make them feel the way, I'm going to make them feel slighted. But I had to learn that if this is a part of your personality, everybody needs alone time or time to themselves.
Yep.
So if that's what you need, whether it's on your way to work, on your way back, or just to be like, hey, I'm about to leave for about an hour and I'll come back. I'll catch y'all when I come back. But
Okay.
if you don't have trust in your relationship, then the
That's
person
where it
gonna think you
falters at.
probably out there cheating. Be
Yep.
like,
Mm-hmm.
bitch, don't play with me. You finna go see somebody else. I just wanna go get me some
Yeah,
tacos by myself.
that's a whole different ball game. I think trust issues have a lot to do with personal. You feeling insecure about a lot of things. So I don't
Yeah,
think I feel like trust issues is something that you do have to deal with in a relationship, but it's more so a personal thing that you have to work on. You have to realize that you have that issue and you have to be able to be willing to work on it. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm coming from with trust issues, because that's not something that I'm going to take on if I'm dealing
hey,
with somebody. Like that's your own personal business.
exactly. Hey, Bloodwash, I see you.
Blood
And
Watch
I
two in
want
the
to
building.
say too that if you can't have alone time with yourself because y'all got trust issues,
You're in the wrong
um,
relationship, buddy.
then you're in the
Exactly.
wrong relationship, or y'all
Exactly.
need to work on it. See, another thing is too, people are so quick to be like, well, we don't need to be together then, or you need to go find somebody else, or you need to go find your happiness. And a lot of times that might be very much true. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Some people need to
Yeah.
not be together.
True.
But a lot of times people need to work on their relationship. If your spouse is saying, hey, I need this more or less. Hey, this is what makes me happy. Because yes, you can be happy within yourself, but if you have a miserable partner, or if you have a partner that doesn't consider your feelings, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
consider you and everything that they do the way that you consider them, even with you having your own me time and your individuality, you're still a part of a union. So
Mm-hmm.
if you know that I need hugs, if you know that I'm affectionate, if you know that I like gifts, if you know that we need alone time to go hang out and do what we do, then give me that. If you know I need help with the kids or the house, then give me that. Be considerate of what your partner needs and what makes them happy, because the everyday stuff is gonna happen, but what makes um what makes it is the memories that you guys make together. Have you ever felt like when you go out, whether you stay in the same state or you go out of state, and when you come home, you miss your bed, you miss your house? Now, not to say you didn't have a good time wherever you was at the beach or whatever you was doing, but saying like you appreciate when you go out and get that time away in that new environment and away from all the bullshit. When you come home, you appreciate what you have more.
Right.
And so, in the same way, you know what I'm saying? Have your time, have your individuality. So, when you come back to your spouse, you could be fresh and appreciate who they are to you in your life and what y'all got.
Right. But
You
you
know what I
also
mean?
have to be. I feel like you also have to be in a certain place or a certain mentality to be able to do that. Like a lot of people, I know some people who got married just because they thought they was running out of time, or some people got
Right.
married, or some people got married because he was the right guy. Even though
Checked
they
off
wasn't
all the
ready.
boxes.
Yeah, exactly. Even though she wasn't ready, it's like he was the right guy. Like it's like a lot of like I feel like it's ego speaking, and I feel like once you get your ego out of the way, then you're able to really, and I'm speaking to myself, of course, too. Once you get your ego out of the way, you're really able to get down to the nitty gritty of what it is that you are supposed to be working on, and you have to realize when you are faced with, and this is just for me personally, I feel like when you're faced with challenges in your relationship, when you see certain things, that it's a reflection of yourself, that again that you should be looking at, to saying to God, what am I supposed to be learning from this? And once it comes to the realization, you either have to take the journey to go through it and learn it, or say fuck it, and I'm just not gonna deal with it. That's on
Yep.
you. But I feel like it's that's really what it is. Like even whether you're married or you're single, that's how you come to marriage. Is that you have to get through these things. Unless again you're gonna just settle and just marry somebody for some bullshit. But when you come to when you really, exactly when you come to when you really looking for something and you're really looking for what it is, again, ultimately love. That's what we're here for, and not on financial basis, not on looks, not on none of that other shit. When you really get to that point, you have to be able to be willing to compromise and know that there are things that you are going to have to give up, that you're going to have to change, they're going to have to do the same, and that when you come together, we going to either mesh or we not. But it's not about, it's exactly, but it's not about us pointing a finger at each other and saying, well, you did this and you did that. Because I think a lot of people do that and you don't realize when you point a finger at somebody, you got how many other fingers you got pointing at yourself when you point a finger at somebody. So it's really you needing to realize, okay, what am I doing? What am I needing to realize and work on right now at this very moment to change this situation? Because it's not them. It's me. Because that's why I'm your reactions and your emotions don't have nothing to do with other people. If I go somewhere, just like we all been at the experience, or you done heard about it, you've been to a club before. I don't give a fuck about nobody stepping on my shoe. Now I do to a certain extent, but not to the point where I want to kill you. Not to the point where I want to kill you. Not to a point where I want to kill you is what I'm saying. But we've all heard about them instances where, oh damn,
definitely.
This thing got shot because he stepped on a nigga's shoe. It ain't had shit to do with that shoe. That nigga was already mad. And he looked for any outside excuse outside of himself to use that as an excuse to shoot somebody. So you have to look at that. People project every fucking day. That is what humans do.
We project.
We project all day, every day. That's what we do. That's literally what the fuck I'm trying to go to school for, and I'm going to school for. Just to people project every day. Psychology, and you have to understand that in order to not get your feelings involved and wrapped in all of this shit when you deal with people, because you'll be sitting there trying to figure out, well, what the fuck did I do? You didn't do shit. They was already mad, nigga, before they talked to you, and they was already gonna be mad and make this decision before they just used you as the pawn to use the shit. So it's about you understanding that shit and knowing. And I'm not saying you excuse a motherfucker doing some fuck shit, because people do fuck shit all the time. So you have to have that.
But you can know how to react, so you're not caught up emotionally in their emotional roller coaster.
Exactly, because emotionally, you are responsible for how you respond emotionally to somebody. And I'm still growing and learning that. That is one of the things that I have no choice but to learn, because that's what Spirit is pushing me to learn. So with me, that's just my own thing, but everybody else has to deal with that shit too. You are being forced to deal with your emotions and know how to deal. That's why you brought to the same situations over and over and over again, because you ain't learned your fucking lesson.
You ain't corrected it.
And people be like, oh, well, it's a different person. It doesn't matter if it's always going to be a different person, because the energy ain't changed. You ain't learned the lesson, so you're going to keep recycling the same energy over and over and over until you learn the lesson, and then you'll get a new energy. But until you learn, whether it's I'm worthy, whether it's I'm good enough, whether it's when those lessons aren't bullshit lessons, it's usually God trying to show you better than what the fuck you accepted.
Right.
So that's usually those lessons that they trying to get you to learn. I'm worthy enough. I don't have to deal with this bullshit. I can get a nigga that want to fucking kiss, fucking drink my motherfucking bathwater, or I can get a bitch that want to do that's what the type of energy they trying to give you. It's not that they want you to give up, or they want you to, it's the energy they're trying to give you to keep going and know that you better than what the fuck you going through, and stop trying to waste your time fixing a relationship. What the fucking K Michelle say? You can't raise a man. Bitch, you better motherfucking listen to that shit. I know it was a song, but that shit real as fuck.
Hey, and you know what? We can't raise a woman either.
I'm saying that just to say, in general, you can't raise nobody. You cannot change nobody's motherfucking energetic build up, or however they built and whatever. That is on them to change once they are a certain age. And unfortunately, even though I hate to say it, because I hate to admit it, that we are not responsible for our trauma, but you are responsible for healing it. And it's a fucked up thing. It's a fucked up thing to have to accept, but that is what it is. And I feel like even with myself, God brings me to places or things where I have to say certain things where I have to accept it. I don't even like that. I don't even like saying that. I read it all the time. But it was a reason why I said it right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I need to fucking accept it too. But it's for other people. You have to accept that. You cannot change nobody else. You cannot live for nobody else. You can none of that. That shit is delusional, honestly.
Right.
You have to live for you. You are the only person that can make you happy. And your only job is to seek love and to find somebody else that you can be happy with.
Yep.
That's it.
So
it's not to find somebody to make you happy or to find somebody where you make them happy. That's not fucking realistic. That's bullshit. I don't know what Disney Channel you watch, but that shit is not real.
Hey, for real. Bloodwatch said, address me as husband out in these streets. Delisha, left hand gang, newlywed gang. I earned this ring, and you did,
gang,
sir.
gang.
I literally was just telling Quincy, I was like, he did it exactly like the right way, the hard way that everybody be like, oh, I can't do that, or I can't be celibate, or I can't do it in a way of honoring God if they believe in God. Then but him and his wife did it that way, and I'm very proud of them, and I think that's super dope, and I hope that more than just me, I'm already married, but I was still inspired, but I hope other people were inspired by what y'all did and following those steps, because we need examples of people to do the hard stuff. Like, we need to see people doing it the hard way and seeing that hard doesn't mean impossible.
Right. I promise.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all, I'm just rolling the blunt. I'm paying attention.
No, you're good. But hard does not mean impossible, whether it means getting married the right way, finding your partner the right way, taking your time, being celibate, saving yourself, man or woman, or whether it means, doing it the right way of once you are married, keeping, being faithful, being honest, being loving, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing it the right way, staying when it gets difficult.
I don't want to even say, like, I get what you're saying and I agree with it to a certain extent, but I don't want to even say, like, doing it the right way, because I don't want nobody to misconstrue it of, like, I'm a person that's on the fence about, and I'm not even on the fence. I'm a spiritual person. But
no, I was just talking solely about.
I don't disagree with people that are okay. I'm like, I don't disagree with people that are, religious. So when you say, like the right way, it's like, oh, you got to do it God's way, or you got to do it this way. And I feel like that they're going to be pushed to do it the way that they are supposed to do it, the way that spirit is leading them to do it. So that's the only reason I said that. But if it was just towards him, then that's different. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's going to be different. But, I always talk about, hey, Dominique, I always talk about, we as human beings, we say we want things, right? We'll talk about relationships. We'll talk about marriage. We say we want a good relationship, a good marriage, but a lot of us are not willing to do it. And this is for men and women. It's not just men. There's women that have these outrageous expectations, unbelievable expectations that nobody can really do, or standards.
Hey, and sometimes I blame the Disney Channel. I keep
sometimes men too. I blame the upbringing. No, I blame our upbringing.
I mean, but that's not realistic.
Our upbringing,
because if you look at it, your upbringing should have taught you that's not.
No, not for everybody.
Yeah, it's all different.
And so when we group people together, like, well, everybody should know how to love.
What you mean is taught different? What you mean? Let me get
so
to that
love is taught different in every situation. Some people was taught that love means getting knocked upside your head. Some people was taught that love means to give your body out to every person that you find attractive.
Okay.
Love to some people means that even though I'm with you and you're my home and you're my family, I get to still, because I make money, go out and do this.
Okay.
So
I was just making sure we was on the same page.
Yeah, love is not the same for everybody.
You're right.
So when I say doing things right, when I talk about doing things right, I'm talking about being, when you love somebody, being upholding accountability, honesty, communication, integrity. Having morals and values and sticking to them, and not letting people sway you because you are lustful. or because
But
you are lonely.
but you also have to get through. I feel like in order to get to that point, that's
You do
why
have to go through things, but if you
most
don't
people
get through it,
they don't
if you don't get
listen.
the lesson,
Exactly. Then you're gonna go through some bullshit. So it's a lot of
You're
people
gonna
that's
lose every
married.
time.
You got people that's married that cheat. And they cheat
hmm
because they're not satisfied within themselves. It has nothing to do with their partner. That's just what I said when most people say,
sometimes it
well,
do though. Sometimes the
no,
partner you
no,
picked
no,
wasn't
no,
for you.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
because
no,
some
no.
people will pick a partner and it wasn't for them. And then if it was a lesson, they didn't get the lesson and move on. They kept on doing it. I've seen people
So
do this.
whose fault is that?
So that's on the person that won't get the lesson and move on.
Exactly. But the point I'm trying to make is that when you come to meet somebody and it's like, oh, you met the wrong person, there's no such thing. Because again,
Everybody is
when
for a
we
reason.
when we look at it, and I don't think people understand this, when we get lessons from God, they are not on a fucking piece of paper.
Right.
Lessons from
That I
God
do
come in
believe.
the form lessons from God come in the form of people, and people come in the form of lessons. That's what people don't understand. Is that everybody that you come in I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, your grandma, your teacher, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle. I don't give a fuck if it's the motherfucking kid down the street. Everybody that you come in contact with is for a reason. It's a lesson, a blessing, or both.
Right, but
That's it.
people don't understand that, and then not
Exactly.
all
So
people,
that's why I
not
say
all people. I don't
recycle
want to
the
group
same
everybody
lesson.
together,
No,
but there's
but we are
people
all
who
humans.
don't learn their
We're all
lesson.
humans. We all humans, so we do have to
Yeah,
group everybody. It's like ants,
yes,
nigga. We group
definitely.
everybody together. So if you don't learn a lesson, you're gonna keep going through the same fucking cycle in different people. You're gonna keep meeting the same person in a different person, in a different body. That's all you're gonna keep doing is recycling the same fucking energy in somebody else. And wonder
That I
this
do
nigga
believe.
this nigga or this bitch just like the last bitch because you didn't fucking learn the lesson.
Right.
So you're gonna keep at least meeting the same nigga in a different body or the same bitch in a different body. And especially if you have the thought of niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. You know what God is telling you? All right, let me show you something. You keep saying niggas and bitches ain't shit. I'ma send all of their ass to your stupid ass. Cause since that's what the fuck you think. You think nigga all niggas ain't shit and all bitches ain't shit, but yet you out there looking for love. You sound dumb as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'll be thinking too. I didn't say it like that in my head, but I was like, how can
Well,
people think that they're the only ones left in this earth that are good, but nobody else is good?
but not
No,
that too. But you can't
no,
you
like
can't
if
look
you're
for
good
love.
too,
You can't
there's
look
other
for love.
people.
You cannot be looking for love and think that everybody is fucking trash. That don't even make
Yeah,
sense. Make
exactly.
it fucking
Yeah.
make sense, nigga. You want to be
So
in
are you
love, but
trash
you keep
too?
thinking that everybody is fucking all these niggas ain't shit, but you out there looking for love. Bitch, you know how dumb you sound?
Right. I agree with you 100%.
Fuck is you
I
looking for
definitely
love,
agree
bitch,
with
and you
you.
think all niggas ain't shit. Bitch, change your fucking thought process. Think that you gonna find your Prince Charming, bitch. So that way you can find a nigga. Otherwise, you're gonna keep running into the niggas that ain't shit.
Also, can I say this real quick? That a lot of people are not equipped with the thought process that I can learn different and be better. So we always say perception is reality, but
Mm-hmm.
your perception can be changed, and I've said this before, by your experience. So your experience in life is what drives your perception, what, you know what I'm saying, draws out your perception. But when you have a different experience, now you have a different perspective because you had a
Because
different
reality,
experience. Yeah.
because
So
reality is not perspective. Perspective is reality.
so that's what I'm saying. So when people, like, if you don't want to change, if you don't want to learn anything different, if you don't want to see how life could be different for you or relationships can be different for you, then you stay stuck in the cycle because what are most people afraid of in life? Rejection.
That and fear.
Yeah, the fear is being rejected or failing. That's what I
Exactly.
was talking about earlier with myself. So I'm not going to allow myself. I've done things where I was like, I cut things or people off and be like, because I'm not going to get rejected, or I'm fearful of failing in something, instead of seeing it through. Because what I've learned through failing and getting back up is, you know what not to do next time.
Right.
and it gives you wisdom. If everybody won all the time, what wisdom would they have?
That's
Failing
true. Builds
develops
character.
character, and
Yeah,
it
it
builds
builds character.
strength, and it builds
Everybody don't look at it like that
perseverance.
though. It took
Yeah,
me a long time,
and it
and I
builds
still
resilience.
and I'm not gonna lie, I still have a hard time looking at it like that. But that's what I'm working on. Like that. That is, you're absolutely right. Like it builds character, and it builds the person that you are. And I have to really sit sometimes and really think about that. Like you are the person that you are from all the experiences and shit that you went through, versus looking at it like it's fucked to have, or pretty much what I'm saying is having a victim mentality. Like this is
Yeah.
fucked up. Why me? Woe is
Yeah,
me. But
why me? Why me?
everybody loses people. I'm not saying I'm the only person that lost somebody, but Quincy, you know, because you know me more
Yep.
than Talisha does. But I done lost my grandma, my grandpa, my cousin, my auntie, my uncle. Like it's been just a cycle of people. So like I said, it's not that I'm just woe is me, but that's really how I felt. That's really how I feel. Like when you in depression and shit like that, that's how you feel. It don't go. That shit don't feel good for you to have to try to
Oh
accept
yeah,
those things.
no.
So that's why I said I get it, that what you're saying, that like that shit makes sense, that it builds character, because then you have to look how strong you are after coming out of that shit. Look how resilient that you was being in that shit. So it's just about looking at your wins, not even if they ain't big wins, just looking at small wins to make yourself, feel a little bit better.
Talisha, what your
Yeah,
painting look
and I
like?
think
Show your painting.
I'm working on my river. I'm
So
working
your
on my
pain.
river.
Look, he
Show your
must have had
painting.
his shit. His shit must look real. His shit must be hidden right now. That's why he said that. Yeah,
Okay,
look. His
nobody
shit look
cares though.
okay.
Nobody
That's what I
cares.
said.
Nobody
His
cares.
shit must. He done added 3 trees, and he like, yeah, bitch, what your paint look like? Bitch, fuck, bitch, I know my shit hitting harder than yours.
But what I will say real quick is that as much as people have seen me on here or seen me just in passing or knowing me through other people, most people think that I'm just this super positive person who's always happy and I always know what to do or say, and I am not. I know how to be there for other people. I don't always know how to be there for myself. And
But that's
I've
most
learned
people.
that recently, how to now show up for myself. But I am a person, I literally have this suicide note in my phone from a little over a year ago that I was ready to send to Quincy and whatever and in my life. So with that being
No, the
said,
fuck you wasn't.
yes, I
I'm
was.
telling you,
And,
people don't
and what I'm
understand.
saying
I would have
is,
came over there and woke your ass up like last
not
time. Get the fuck up. Ain't nobody
woke me
finna fucking
up.
play with you. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Ain't nobody finna play with you. Come on. Get the fuck out of here.
but
Nobody
We
got
got
time
but
for
shit
what
to
that
I'm
do.
shit.
saying is
Exactly.
nobody
We
knew
got
that.
shit to do.
Wait, I have people in my life that's close to me that was like, why you didn't never tell me that? Why you didn't reach out to me? When somebody's depressed, when somebody's ready to end it all, they don't want to reach out to nobody. They want to
Exactly.
They
just do what
don't.
they want to do.
Exactly.
But
And people don't
what you
understand that when you happy and you that's literally an indication that people, I don't think people pay attention to it. If you always happy all the goddamn time, you got friends that's always happy, and they always, every time you ask them is something wrong, and they, oh no, I'm fine, I'm good. Them is the motherfuckers that got the problems. The people that can't come to you and say that they got the issues, they got issues, but they able to speak out and say it. If they don't come to you and they always happy and shit, them is the motherfuckers that's suicidal. Well, I'm gonna tell you that now, because that's me. I won't tell you nothing. Every time you ask me how I'm doing, I'm fine. Because if I tell you, the moment that I tell you that I'm not fine, what can you do about it?
and
That's how I look at.
that's
That's
what
how
a
I look
lot of
at it.
people
What can you do
feel.
about it?
What can you do
What can
about
you
it?
do
If
about
I'm
it?
the
So
person,
that
and
you
another
are
thing
not,
is
and I'm
pride,
the go-to person, and I'm the go-to person. I'm the person that
right? So
everybody
that's how I
goes to
feel.
for our. So that's another reason why it's hard for me to go to people. But when I do break down and be able to tell somebody something, just know I fuck with you if I do that. But it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Nah.
That's not easy to fucking go to somebody and say, "Hey, I'm having a moment. I'm
No,
having
because people
this, and I'm
judge.
breaking down."
Because
I don't give a
people
fuck. Now, at
judge.
this
I'm
moment
the
in my life, I'm
non-judgmental
too
person
fucking
in my
old.
family
I
and
don't give a fuck
friends.
about you judging me, because bitch, I'm pretty sure you got a million things for me to fucking judge before I came to your stupid ass saying what the
And they
fuck I
do,
said.
and they
So I don't
do.
give a
But
fuck. Bitch,
at
judge
that
me. I swear,
time,
I promise you, I got a Rolodex on your stupid ass to say some dumb shit if you try to fucking play with me.
But at that
Right.
time, most people don't feel that way. So I know I can only I can only talk from my standpoint and what helped me. And that's why I'm so strong about, although I know that I have a lot of sinful nature or things that I'm working on that I gotta be delivered from. But what holds me is that I have a real relationship with God that helps me through those hard times where nobody else can get to me, but I know God always sends something or somebody,
I hope
or
his
I see
relationship is helping
something.
you with your painting.
It
I'm
is.
weak. Don't try
Um,
to look. He
I
think
can't
because
stand
he
Quincy.
got 3 more trees on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
He
and he
think
still
he
got
is.
a whole
I
river
ain't even
and
gonna.
some rocks.
I ain't gonna lie. His shit do look better than yours now. So you better get to work. But let me get to my next question. This is for both of y'all. If you could live in any time period, past or future, what would it be?
Oh man, medieval.
Um,
Why?
the
Cause you
Why?
could
60s and the 70s. Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
medieval. I'm gonna
I
say
need to hear
medieval.
his answer. Why medieval? Why?
Medieval. Cause you could chop a nigga's head off and not go to jail. Mid fucking evil. Like you niggas you had to really respect a nigga because it wasn't no guns or nothing. It was swords and hand to hand combat. It's a lot of cowards that live these days, and they can shoot you from across the street. I need to be able to get up on a nigga and whoop him and choke the shit out of him. That's what I want. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You could do that shit now.
No, you can't. Niggas gonna shoot you. Niggas gonna shoot you just
Mm.
from the fear of you. They know you coming.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you coming in riding in on motherfucking horses and shit, yeah. But if you just, you know, just gradually walk up on a nigga like, hey, my nigga, let me holler at you real quick. Yeah, that's the easy kill.
Yeah, but they ain't like that nowadays because they know if you walking up on a nigga like that nowadays, they know that you coming because they done already did some fuck shit.
Yeah, maybe it's just your ass because you a man. That's different.
Yeah,
I'm a
because I
woman. I got
man,
a. I'm
Exactly.
like I'm a woman. I got a little bit more ease. I can slide up on a nigga real
I'm
quick
trying
and
to be in the
use
Foxy
my titties as a
Cleopatra
hand.
era.
Right. Look. Wait a minute. What? I
I'm
thought
trying
you
to be
said
in
the
the Foxy
60s and 70s.
Cleopatra.
That's the 60s and 70s.
That's
yeah,
the 60s and 70s, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, all right. I guess that's cool. That's with the
You know what I'm
pimps and
saying?
shit. You trying
I'm
to be
trying
with the
to
pimps and hoes. So you
yeah, I'm
trying to
trying
be
to
a
have
madam?
my
Well, you better be
afro.
trying to be a madam.
Exactly. I'm definitely not trying to be a hoe.
He's all trying to
What the
pimp
fuck
some
you trying
bitches.
to be a hoe? Because that's what pimps and hoes is. If you ain't being a pimp, you a hoe. It's only one other option. So you better be a madam.
Nah, they got away with selling drugs and getting money and all kind of stuff. Bank robberies back then that was never solved, never caught. Like
I was gonna
stuff
say
was
something, but
easier
I don't
back
know.
then. I feel
I
like
don't
way
know
easier than it is now.
where this is streaming from, so I'm gonna be quiet. But you can sell drugs today too, baby. That ain't hard.
But not like how it used to be.
He used to be able to live.
Bloodshed
I'ma
said, I mean,
say,
Bloodwash said, I'm not religious or spiritual. I have a personal relationship with God. I chose to honor God and my wife prior to marriage. I don't tell people anything and I'm not suicidal. I pray about everything and I trust God through it all. Exactly. Dominique said, and change.
okay, I like that. Who's bullshit? I don't know him, but I like that. Okay. I don't,
Yes.
the name don't really go with
Well,
what is he?
Bloodwash is his
His
real
name is
name, but I
Blood
was
Wash.
calling him Bloodshed because I didn't see the W.
Okay, because I'm like blood wash don't really go with what he said, but I'm rocking with it. Go ahead. I like that.
That's
I
that's
like
because
that. Go
Talisha
ahead.
accidentally called that nigga bloodshed
I mean,
instead
no,
of
Bloodshed.
it,
What
blood
the
wash.
it no, it ain't even that. It's just the name in general. I'm like, wait a minute, you talking about blood wash, but you talking about religious and
he
wait a
talking
minute.
about no, he's a Christian man.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's why it's blood wash,
Washing,
washing the blood of God.
yeah.
there you, bam, there you go. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, what's your next question?
Okay, what attachment style in your relationship do you have, and how do you think it impacts your connection? I know y'all
Go
gonna
ahead,
love that
Talisha.
question. I know you love that question. I
You
know
said
you
what's
love
the
it.
attachment?
What?
I'm
Okay, let
What's
me
sorry, I
the
go.
was
Let me
attachment
laughing because
again.
I
style?
Let me
seen
look.
that
Let me go
Art was on
again.
here.
Let me go again. What's your attachment style in your relationship as a married couple, And how do you think it impacts your connection?
I'm not really attached.
Girl, bye.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm not really attached. I mean, like, okay, I am attached to my husband, obviously, but what I'm saying is, I'm not a clingy person. So, Quincy, I've said it before, is more like he want me to be like my buddy. Like everywhere he go, he want me to go. If I could go to work with him, he'd probably take me on some days.
No, I wouldn't take you to work. I would not take you to work.
Well, he would take me everywhere else.
He got a work wife.
He probably do.
There you go. No,
Damn
I don't.
bastard.
He don't want you to know about. That's why he don't want you to go.
But
Trust me.
I don't really have an attachment thing.
That bitch be
I
making him. That bitch be making him rice-a-roni and hamburger helper. You better watch
she
that.
gotta do something because I'm tired.
If she making rice-a-roni and hamburger helper, she definitely ain't a fucking work wife.
I'm praying.
Box. you
She
no,
gotta
ma'am.
do something.
She tried to disguise it, nigga, by putting some the Mexican seasoning on there.
No, that don't work.
Oh my God.
weak.
But no, I don't think that I have an attachment thing. Quincy loves being like when he went out of town, he hated the fact that we wasn't coming with him. I had to work. So, but he hated the fact that he couldn't bring me and the kids along. Like he want us with him, mainly me, but he know the kids got to come too.
Yeah,
he want me to
no,
come
but I'm really asking like how do you okay, so let me rephrase the question because I feel like I'm not asking it properly. How do you show your attachment to your husband? Like what you do to show him that he is that nigga?
Language.
Like that, there you go. What's your love language with him? How you show him he that nigga for you? Like he don't gotta worry about no other man, that it's just him. And it's the same question for him. So let me.
Man, that's a good question because I never really thought about that.
Like, because I'm saying it wrong because that's what I was trying to say, but it asked it more in a.
No, I got you.
Yeah. So it's
but
more
that's
like
a good
like
question.
I said, what I'm asking, and I'm just going to throw something in the garbage. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm just asking, what's your love language with your husband? How do you show him that you are the man for me? When I want to show you that you know what I'm saying, like you that nigga, how do I show you that? And the same for him. If
I give him head on command, I guess.
No, you don't.
Or I just out of nowhere be like, hey, I'm gonna give you some head. And he be like, you gonna give me some head? I'll be like, I'm gonna give you some head.
It's not your time. It's not for you to answer right now. Shut your ass up. That nigga said, no, you don't. Shut your ass up and let her talk.
That's pretty much, like how I show him, or I'm open with him. If there's something that happened, if there's a guy that talked to me, tried to holler at me, then I'll tell him and I'll be like, well, or just in general, I just keep open communication. And I always tell him, well, I'm just telling you because I don't want it to ever be anything where you got to second guess me.
Right.
I'll keep an open communication with him. And that's one of the things, one of the ways. That
I'm writing my little notes down. Okay.
Yeah. Even in the beginning, that's how we kind of like. He really started liking me. Is he was like, oh, okay, like you're telling me what you're doing, where you going, what's going on,
right?
Like keeping me updated. He said I never really had nobody do that just outright, and I'm like, yeah, if we supposed to be talking and all that, then I'm gonna let you know what it is. Like, I'm an all-in type of girl. So if I'm in a relationship, then I'm all in. I'm not trying to play no games. I'm trying to show you my cards so you know what you're dealing with. When I got with him, because me and him got together on some shady shit. When we for real got together and was together, I told him, I said, I want to be the best girlfriend or woman that you've ever had. And I think he thought I was just bullshitting, saying some corny shit.
Y'all so cute and corny. I love it.
But I really meant that. But when I'm out, I'm out. And I don't think that anybody I don't think that nobody want their girl, if they know they loyal, a good woman, they don't really want her to be out. So that
right.
You know what I'm saying? So he did what he was supposed to do to keep me. But yeah, no, I'm all in. But when I'm not all in, life is a whole different thing for me when it comes to dating.
I'm sure. All right, Quincy. All right, Quincy. Come on.
What's the question again?
Look, you know what? You pissing me off.
Nah, cause she had a long response.
I'm sorry, I did.
You're supposed to remember the question. Now I gotta go look for the shit. Hold on.
You said what's her love language to show her she the one?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
What is your love language to show her that she is your queen? That she don't have to worry about no other female. Don't matter what they do. What's your love language to show her that?
I'm open with her with everything. Talisha has passwords to everything in my life. She can check it randomly when she wants to. If she wanted to put location on me where I'm at, she knows where I'm at. I call her all the time. I'm open with her about everything that I do because I don't want the headache. I don't want the drama. I know the type of nigga that I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that my thing is for her, my love language for her is honesty and respect, and openness and communication. Like is the biggest thing that I can show her my love language. I can be inconsistent in a lot of things, but I can't be inconsistent in those.
Okay. That's you know what? Like I said, I respect our answers. That's some real shit.
It's time for y'all to judge our paintings.
First of all, I'm not done, and I just realized it's 11:10 over here.
That's why I said we're gonna judge the paintings. Let everybody judge them. Then
well, you better get the look. You better get the scribbling and put paint some shit on there. Come on.
Well, goddamn.
I won't even paint no more.
Because I didn't realize that it was this late.
Let me close my paints up in case I want to paint again when I'm sitting by myself high.
Oh my gosh, I'm not finished.
Me either. I'm not finished either.
Oh my gosh.
So go ahead and show yours, man.
I have one more question for y'all, but
go ahead.
Do your question.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit your question.
This is my last question for y'all. What is more important to you in your marriage? Shared interests or complementary differences?
Definitely complementary differences.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because I don't need her to be me. I don't need her to. My thing is for me, I don't need you to match my energy. I need you to be the puzzle piece that fits when my energy is poking out, and I need you to be the puzzle piece that I can dig into. You get me? Like I need us to mesh. I don't need it to be to where it's just because if it was matched energy, if I had four corners, if everybody was a box, I can put them box together and line up with anybody.
Right.
I don't need that. I need somebody that has the differences to give in where I'm pushing out, to push out where I'm giving in.
Okay. I like that. Look, let me get my notes. Hold on.
Quincy, put the whatchamacallit up so we know what the picture is supposed to look like.
Not like yours, so it don't fucking matter. It don't look nothing like your shit, so it don't even matter.
First of all, you don't even know what my stuff look like right now.
Ignore all of that, and just put y'all pictures up, and we're gonna judge them.
We're gonna there we go. We're gonna just say who looks better.
Yeah, they look nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you that now.
So everybody in here, we want to let y'all know. Talisha, scoot it up to the camera so we can see it. Back up.
Okay. Let me see yours.
Okay, it's nice. Okay, I see. Okay, let me see yours, Quincy. You need a little bit more trees. That's why you was excited.
Put the actual pic.
Why?
Man, it's not gonna matter. You can't see it.
The picture. What the fuck? You ain't gonna be able to see it.
We're gonna let the people judge in the comments. Y'all let who look better put in Q or put in T.
I'm gonna put damn, I'm trying to.
She said mine.
Jamie said T. Of course.
Put the picture up one more time though.
Man, what the hell? Where did K go? Look, it's supposed to be the river coming down, not the ice slope.
Okay, God, take it down.
Now, why you say take it down?
So I can see mine. Mine look better. You see the sun?
More detail. Thank you, Tins.
Yes, I got more details.
No, she said Q got more detail.
First of all, tens she meant tea. That's what she meant.
You a hater. Okay,
You
bring your
see,
ass back in.
now you see my my trees. You see my background and my sun and all that. You see the
No,
river
look at my mountain. Look
coming
at the top
down.
of my mountain, how the sun is supposed to be coming off. Look at the shade from the top of my mountain.
Quincy,
Look at
that
how the
ain't
trees
nothing. It
supposed to
look
look
like
like
it's
they coming
snowing.
down. No, it don't. It don't look like they're snowing at all. I just didn't do my river yet. You did your river. I
Okay,
didn't do mine. I did more of my tree. There she go. Kay came back.
mine was better.
Oh man, Tens, how you gonna trade up on me?
Look,
Bro,
look. I
which
don't know
one
what
look better? Don't
what the
tell us
fuck
it's
happened.
both lovely.
But I'm saying, I like both of y'all's pictures. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna judge both of y'all. I like both of y'all.
We got to pick because we're gonna be talking shit for the rest of the week.
I'm
We did this
fucking
before.
weak.
This our second painting
Okay,
set. We did one
put your
before.
shit back. Look, put your shit back up because I'm just looking at hers. And hers look real nice. And look, I'm going with hers. Hers got more detail.
Mine's got more. What?
No, it don't. Hers has more detail. I'm going with hers.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, since we had to pick. I was trying to pick both of y'all, but since you didn't want to pick both of y'all,
There will be no
hers
Full
got
Cup
more detail.
podcast next week.
He's salty. That's all right. Don't
Salty.
be mad. That's all right.
Salty like the white girl with the yellow dress on walking up the street.
I'm
More
weak. But I will
salty
tell you
right now.
this. For the next people, I'm not gonna get one that's as complicated, but this definitely took. And I was taking breaks and drinking and stuff and
Nigga.
talking too. And Quincy always interrupting people. I mean, distracting people, not interrupting,
I'm fucking
distracting
weak.
people.
Distracting people.
I just don't know. I ain't
Love
fucking
you,
with
bro.
it, man.
Thank you. He
Y'all be
said
easy,
truly
man.
enjoy the
Thank you.
night. Love you guys.
Love
Yeah,
you too,
so
bro.
next week though, Art said or Dominique said Q's look like fantasy and T's look like reality. Thank you. Tim said you gotta
Exactly.
go with TQ. My bad, Cowboys all day, bro.
I'm fucking weak.
Jamie said, yeah, Q's mountains are better. But I will
See
tell
them
you
mountains
this.
and shades?
I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the
Why ass keep
questions.
leaving?
Her
Who
phone.
answered the goddamn phone?
Somebody probably calling her.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, somebody called me. I had to ignore it. But yeah, I'm going with Talisha. I'm sorry. Her shit had more detail.
It
Yeah,
did.
this should be the last. So y'all enjoy the last Full Cup podcast ever coming on again.
He lying.
My picture didn't get picked.
We coming on next week.
Yes, next Thursday, y'all. We will have
Full Cup hookup.
Single people who never met each other. We're gonna ask them good questions. Red's got great questions for the single people that never met each other.
I definitely got good questions for y'all.
So
we got to really think. Like I said, this ain't gonna be like no tag shit. So if anything that you seen online with, this what they be asking, what's my favorite color? What I like to go do? This ain't none of that bullshit. This is shit that make you think. It's the shit that really make you think and to really let you really know if this is the person that you're supposed to be fucking talking to. So we gonna be on it. I promise you. I got some good ass questions for y'all next week. So be ready.
I just want to leave y'all real quick with basically for the couples, relationships, or marriages, do date nights, whether it's at home, whether it's with other couples, whether it's y'all going out doing your thing. Know what y'all like, learn what y'all like, and then go do that. It's just spending time. If y'all have kids, spend time without the kids. Eventually, they're going to be out the house or they're going to be doing their own thing. And what's going to be left?
I can't.
What's gonna be left other than taking care of the kids when you no longer taking care of the kids? Build that relationship, build that bond. Do stuff together. Women, dress up for your man. Maybe you don't wear makeup. Maybe you like to just slick your hair back, but dress up, smell good. Men, take a shower, wash your balls, put something on that she would like, and do something together. Spend time together, whatever it is. And it ain't got to be what everybody else is doing, but it's got to be somewhere y'all spending time with each other.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And for single people, I just want to let you know, before you even enter into a relationship, you got to remember that they are already married and they've been married for almost 16 years. So I'm not saying don't take their advice. It's lovely. Like I said, I loved all of their answers and everything. But for people who are just starting out, for single people, love on yourself. Find out what you like. Find out yourself. Find you. Love
Find
you.
yourself.
Find yourself first before you enter a relationship, because that will make it a lot better for you. And I'm gonna tell you that from experience. All the relationships I entered in, I didn't know who the fuck I was. I just was doing shit because that's just what based on how I felt at the time. But when you really get into the focus, and I feel like losing my grandparents and all of this shit made me come to the realization of this shit, that you have to really focus on self-love and all of that shit. Like, you really have to find love for you yourself before you try to seek love from somebody else, because somebody else is only going to be temporary. That's why motherfuckers be, oh, I was only happy for 6 months. That's why. Because you was looking for something outside of yourself to make yourself happy, and that's not realistic. That's delusional. You have to make yourself happy first. You have to be happy within you before you go seek a relationship with somebody else to try to say, I want this person to make me happy. That's not how life works. And I don't know what taught us that in society, whether it was TV, not even being on no funny
shit. It was Facebook.
It wasn't, because I thought that shit before.
I know.
That's why jokingly I said I feel like TV taught me this shit. Nigga, I used to watch Boy Meets World and shit when I was a kid. That shit taught me that I could be in love like them motherfuckers, like Topanga and Corey. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to. And
Topanga has been my only white crush. I promise you.
And look, listen, she was a fine ass white
only white crush, man. That's been my only white crush.
I'm just using that example. Like, those are things that I watched as a kid to teach me how to be in love. And so that's why I said I don't know if it's that type of shit, or if it's society, or if it's what you watch growing up, but it doesn't matter. Whatever you were taught growing up is wrong. Forget all of that shit. Throw it in the trash, put it in the garbage disposal, turn that shit on, and get rid of it. You have to love yourself. And I know we weren't taught that in our generation, and that's the fucked up part, because that's not where we were taught. Again, like I said before, the trauma was not your responsibility, and it's not your fault. But the healing is your responsibility. You are responsible. You are responsible for your own healing. Nobody else. I don't give a fuck how much your parents fucked you up and they did some shit to make you do this, and it's because of my mom, I'm a narcissist, or it's because of my dad. It doesn't matter. It's up to you to realize the shit, fix it, and fucking get on with your life and live the life that God has made for you. But if you cannot come to that realization, I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Dominique has said, Art said, say that shit again, because when I'm off, I don't dress up for nothing, Jesus. And I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. But definitely, I will say that couples, and I know people get comfortable, but you got to set time aside for y'all and to revive y'all thing. Because if y'all don't take the time to revive your thing, then it's not going to be revived.
Right.
So however it is, you don't have to dress up every day and all that, but do a little something sexy, a little something extra for your woman, for your man, whether it's whatever it is. Y'all learn what y'all like and do it. I'm telling you, it's going to change again. I just told Quincy today. Wait, hold on. I just told Quincy today when I came out the back and dressed up and all that, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot you had this dress." I said, "Yeah, I know." I said, "You need to start taking me out again and doing date nights again." And although he at first he was just like, "Wait a minute, bitch, fuck you," but then he thought about it. He sat back in his chair. He thought about it. He said, "Oh, okay," because he know what he wants and what he wants to look at, but you have to do something to get that. It's not just gonna come. It's a two-way street. So you have to have an action to have a reaction. You have to propose something and somebody else say, "Okay, I'll do it." Yes, let's do that.
Okay. So my question was to you, Talisha. Was that something that you did before you guys were married?
Yep.
Yes. I am the romantic.
So why I said that was to get to my point. You can't expect.
Oh no, because you about to get me right now. No, I'm just saying.
You know I am. So you can't expect him to be on some other shit to do some extra shit when this is what you did to get me. So you need to continue to do that, even if it's not all the time. but you still need to continue. Just like how you surprised him today, you still need to continue to do that in your relationship so that he can continue to do what he did when you did that in the beginning. Too, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I'm very vocal and
that's all I'm saying.
communicative.
That's all I'm saying.
And so it goes both ways because the person that always does something or gives, eventually they want it back.
Right.
They need you to fall into suit and see, hey, this is what my spouse likes. This is what gets them going. So since they're the one that always does it, let me step up. Let me step my game up, because then if they don't never step their game up, they're not adding to it. They're being lazy and they're receiving all of the benefits without adding to it.
Right.
So you got to catch a clue.
But and Quincy,
I look good for you every day.
But Quincy, I seen you roll your eyes. Don't do that again. The point I'm trying to make is you're right. You absolutely right, because you are supposed to receive the same things that you're given. So in that instance, I'm not saying that he's not giving it to you, but I'm saying if you stop doing that, and I'm just going on my perception of what we're talking about right now. If you stop doing that, there's no way for me to continue to do what I've always been doing if you stop doing for me what you've always done, if that makes sense.
No, I totally get it.
Okay,
but
so
communication,
because
I don't never just stop doing anything.
No, but
as women, we gonna communicate, right? Most women, we're gonna communicate. So if we stop and doing something, we gonna say it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna complain about it.
But I don't feel like that's all the time. I feel like sometimes that's over time, because I had things that I did in my relationships that, you know what I'm saying, over time I just stopped doing it. It had nothing to do with us conversing about it. It's just time got the best of us. We was both working, you know what I'm saying, things that like,
and
shit
then
like
that's where my communication come in. I don't leave no room for no guessing.
It's not always, you know.
I said, take me out and slept me out. No, I'm just joking.
I'm fucking crying. Just joking. Hey, but that's really how you can talk. But you know what? Ain't no lie. That's how you can fuck. I really feel like, no lie, that's how you could talk to your husband. Like, really, I know we joking right now, but I feel like the relationship that y'all got, just how solid it is, like, you could say that to him and he'd be like, all right, babe, let's go. But it wouldn't be no problem. It wouldn't be like, what the fuck you mean? Because he would know what you meant, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You jokingly saying it, but he would know what you meant. So that's another thing I meant by compatibility. When somebody is really compatible with somebody, you're not trying to force. I don't know if I said this earlier, but when you're not trying to force something, because I feel like a lot of people try to force shit because you want a relationship so bad that you will force some shit to be with it, and it's not what it is. And y'all not forceful. That's why I don't mind being a host on your show. That's why I didn't mind, you know what I'm saying, talking to y'all and community. Because like I said before, like I told y'all before, even in the comments, I feel like y'all real when y'all come to y'all marriage. Y'all not on no bullshit. You really speak, you know what I'm saying? You really are authentically you. You just be you, and you come out and show the public who the fuck you are. You don't judge, you know what I'm saying? You don't judge other people. You don't lie. You just be who you are. Even if y'all have a little disagreement on the show, it ain't never no bullshit where y'all can't go behind closed doors and fix the shit. So that's why I said I respect y'all relationship. And I tell people about y'all all the time. Like, I got a friend that's couples and they married. And if you want to know about a relationship or a couple that's married, I could point you to the direction and show you a motherfucking couple that's been married for a long time, and they can help you if you have. So when I say I respect y'all, I really do. I don't say that just on no bullshit.
Oh no, really Red, like, you ain't just gonna be throwing out respect like that to nobody.
Like, you already know me. I would never just say that. Like, I really respect y'all, and if I ever come in contact with a dude, I would the same questions I'm asking y'all that you can answer honestly, and I love y'all answers. I would ask him the same questions, because I feel like these are real questions. And like everybody else said in the comments, like, you asking some real ass questions. These are real questions that you should be asking a couple in a relationship. And like I said, I really wanted to, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my neighbors, they married, and they've been married for like 10 years. And I really wanted to bring them on, but they got a wedding to prepare for us, so they couldn't come. But I really wanted to bring them on to talk. I really was planning on bringing them on to talk to y'all too, because I just wanted to give some advice from a married couple to a married couple, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
that was my little surprise, but she got a wedding to plan for us. So I'm, she got to do her own thing, so I'm not even tripping. But I really was, planning on having her, my neighbor. Like I said, they've been married, and I love their relationship too. They're a Hispanic couple, but when I say their relationship is beautiful, I love it. The way they deal with their kids, the way they talk to each other, everything. Like it's fucking amazing. And I love and I respect people, and I give credit to motherfuckers that do that shit, because we are in the times of a generation that don't give a fuck about love. They don't respect men and women. They don't care. They just have this I don't give a fuck, it's bitches and hoes, and not knowing that, nigga, your soul has to go somewhere one day. Man, you better realize that and know that you have a purpose here on earth. So if you don't figure it out, best believe your ass gonna be back. That's why some motherfuckers done be reincarnated 10 fucking times. And if you don't believe in reincarnation, you should fucking go look up how energy works, and you will know that you've been here a few times. If you have not done, like we was talking about lessons, that's the thing. That's what we are here for.
I be having a lot of deja vus.
Because you've been here before, baby. Because you've been here before. You already know. And you know for the fact that your daddy is a pastor, you already know you've been here before. And you got a lot of lessons and shit to learn. But again, you are the person that you're supposed to be. You're a beautiful person. Y'all a beautiful couple. I love it.
Thank you.
Said, I talk about y'all all the time to tell motherfuckers to brag about y'all, to be like, hey, if I had a relationship, I would want some shit like this. Like, no bullshit. Because it's really just like I said, it's this the generation that we are in. You already know the shit that we see on Facebook and on social media, it's bullshit. It's not real love. It's not nothing. And the fact that y'all can come together as a couple and do this shit and really be real. And again, I'm a person that really reads discernment, so I read energy. I wouldn't know if you want some bullshit. Promise me. I promise you. I'll tell you.
Nah, I got you. Like, and I told Quincy,
I can read through people's bullshit. So if you was on some bullshit, I trust you. I would know.
And I told Quincy this real quick. I told Quincy the thing about marriage with me is that even learning it, because when he asked me to marry him, I was like, I know what marriage entails. Like, I said, I don't know what all that marriage entails, but I know that it is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you go through hard times. I know you go through happy times too, but but yeah, if this is what you want to do.
Okay, so why did you automatically think that it was difficult though?
Oh, because my parents.
No.
I've seen my parents go through good and hard times. I'm the youngest of biologically four. It's 5 of us, and then we adopted a 6th one when I was 19. But I watched my older siblings, my older cousins, their friends, my parents go through marriages, aunties and uncles, and I've seen the things that they've had to go through to maintain their marriages, or some dissolve.
Can I explain to you what marriages are to me? And I know it's gonna seem real cliche. Marriage is being on a team.
You're right.
Sometimes you don't get to the playoffs. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you win the championship. Sometimes your season is trash. You the bottom of the league. The whole shit. The thing about being on a team is you still a fucking team. You still rocking.
And is that what you say about the Cowboys?
You still work here. Look, don't talk about my former team. That ain't my team, but don't talk about my former team. I had to switch to the 49ers. But
oh my God, not she had to switch to the 49ers.
Hey, I told y'all the last episode. My grandpa was a 49ers fan. You already know that. And my grandpa really just passed. So I like
you get a pass for that.
Exactly. I just like his team just so I could be closer to him. So when they play, I feel like I'm closer to him because that's my grandpa. So it ain't nothing personal. I didn't switch for no fake ass reason. Like, I literally just switched because that's my grandpa's favorite team. And when I say I can literally show you this nigga's hat, and he got a motherfucking 49ers hat that like I said, I don't like the 49ers. That's not my team at all. At all. But because that's my grandpa, I respect it. So I'm not even finna be mad about it.
Oh, you got a closet like mine.
She done walked in the closet.
Oh yeah. And that's an old man hat too.
This to have my old man hat. This to have my grandpa wear every fucking day, nigga. every
Oh,
day until he died.
wow.
That's why I didn't wash it. I ain't did nothing to it. It's the same hat that he wore
So
every
it
day.
smelled like grandpa's sweat and everything,
It
huh?
smelled just like my grandpa. That's why I didn't wash it, nigga. I got all of his hats. All of his hats I got in my fucking closet. All of his little old school hats, his motherfucking pimp hats, his player OG player.
Oh,
I
that's the
finna go
one.
to the
That
club.
Oh,
is the
that's the
one right
I
one.
there.
got
That's
all
the
my I
one.
got all of my grandpa's hats. I promise you. And I ain't washed not a now one, and I ain't gonna never because I want to smell my
Nah, I
grandpa when I
feel
want
it.
to. So
That's the one.
that's
This
why
what
I
I want to
said,
leave. This what I want to leave y'all with tonight before we get up out of here. Cause I got to get up in the morning. Talisha got to get up in the
Yeah.
morning. I definitely want to leave y'all with don't be so quick to abandon your relationship with people. People go
yeah,
through shit. I'm not just talking about relationships where you sexually with a person. I'm talking about period. Brothers, sisters, cousins, friends. Don't be so quick to abandon relationships because shit go bad. Shit go bad all the time.
it
You
depends.
can be in this.
You
Yeah,
have to have the gift of discernment. You have to pray.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you because I'm not a religious person, but I'm gonna tell you if that shows what you do, pray on it first. Pray on it first,
right.
and then make your decision.
Because a lot of the times you're going through shit too, so you don't want to deal with no shit.
Yeah, but a lot of times, again, we already know lessons come in the form of people, and people come in the form of lessons. So you
That's
can't,
right.
you can't ignore that shit.
Right.
You
My boy
can't.
Luther in the
I
building.
love,
I see you,
I
Luther.
love,
Hey, Luther.
I love my grandma to death, but it wasn't until she was getting ready to pass that I learned that she was a lesson in my life too. So you have to understand that people come in the form of lessons, and lessons come in the form of people. It doesn't matter who they are. It could be your mama, your daddy, your kid, your teacher. It doesn't matter. Everybody is a lesson for you. So
Thank
Yes,
you.
it is.
K
it's for
Rochelle,
you having the
Red,
discernment to decide.
Red, you're gonna definitely be here on Thursday, right?
For sure, you already know.
So my girl Red is gonna
I'm
be
like
here
I'm
on
the
Thursday.
host. I'm
And
the host. So
Dominique, I
I'm
seen your
straight.
comments. You know, we was talking away, but yes, she was talking about her situation as well. Um, she said she's trying to do better and that her man Art is patient and she slacks at times, but she takes accountability. And she said, but he needs to play with my hair more and meet me halfway. Look, go on ahead and rub your fingers through her
Play with my
braids.
hair. Look, play with
Through
my
her
hair. Get in the
braids.
My hair.
Put
That's a
that
simple.
oil,
That's
put
a
or
simple
hair
request.
lotion or
Shit,
whatever you need
he
to
can do
do.
that. That's simple.
That's easy.
That's a simple request. He can do that. That's easy. You ain't asking a nigga to pay your mortgage or nothing. So shit, he should be able to do that shit.
Just run
Said,
your
rub
fingers
my
Yeah.
braids in between my braids, please.
and
I'm
thank.
looking for a Splendid Daddy. If you find one, send it my way, please.
We will be back. I'll be back on Monday with Men's Mental Health Monday. Again, thank
Yes.
my host, my special guest host, for coming on tonight, Kay
Thank you,
Rochelle,
Kay.
aka Red. She will be
Yes.
back with us on Thursday. We will be
Thursday.
here. We will be reading more of the
Another
comments next
couple
time. Another couple.
that's
Tense
never met
Words
each
does
other.
it.
3
Surprise
people.
couple. Yeah,
3
we finna make
people.
a look. I'm finna
Oh,
be
so when
like Mark.
tickets go on
Oh,
sale,
Tins, I'm gonna
hold
post
on.
it.
Thank
We
you.
gonna
Hold
post
on.
it tonight or
Tonight,
tomorrow
I'm gonna
morning.
post. I'm gonna post it tonight. The tickets will be going on sale. I'm gonna post it tonight. The tickets will start going on sale tomorrow. For you to be at the Full Cup live pajama jammy jam that we will be having in
October.
Stockton, California, October
Okay,
25th.
okay.
It's a
Damn, y'all
Friday.
don't make me have to come down there. Is this something that I need to come down there for?
Yeah, I
Cuddy, I'm
think you
telling
need to
you,
come down there.
What's the
I'm
date?
telling you,
It's
October
October
25th.
25th. It's a Friday.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there for a whole week. So they also
A week. I got one
Mac
day
is
with
having
y'all. I got one
Mac is
day with
also
y'all. That
having
nigga said a week.
Mac is having
Yes, a week.
Mac is having his Black and Mickey's podcast award show. So we
Okay.
going
On
to
that
that, and then
Sunday.
after his award show, we
On
all
that
going
Sunday.
to a watch party for the Cowboy and Niner game.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
So that's the
okay.
27th.
That's the
Okay,
27th
so
on
the
that
20.
Sunday.
So
So
what's the 20? So what's the 25th?
it's
Friday.
It's a Friday.
Well,
It's
what
a
day?
Friday.
What y'all having on that day?
And that is what we're having a pajama jammy jam. Everybody that comes has to have pajamas. We are selling tickets until the 18th of October. The tickets pay for your food and your drink.
We're gonna have
And
alcohol
it's going
there.
to be an intimate situation. It's not going to be like a big old house party, but about 20 to 25 people,
Not
including
a
me
lot
and
of just grown
Quincy.
folks.
Long
And
as
we're
y'all
going
got some
to
sugar daddies for me, I'm cool.
We're gonna take an hour and a half of that time to be live on our podcast, and we're gonna have the audience there, and everybody gonna have a good time.
We're gonna be going up talking to people in the audience. You know, we also K Love is gonna be there. We got a professional photographer that's gonna be there.
Yes.
The background that you see now for the Full Cup podcast, we bought a banner. So when you take pictures, you'll be able to take pictures behind the Full Cup podcast brand behind you. And we have other giveaways that we're gonna have, man. It's gonna be dope.
We're gonna have a good time, y'all.
to try
And
to
it's
go there.
BYOB if you want to bring your own
If you
bottle.
want to bring something,
We
you
will
can
have
bring
some
a bottle,
alcohol
but you
there,
don't
but
have
you
to.
can bring your own bottle too.
Okay, I'm gonna have to see if my job gonna let me off because they be on some bullshit. But okay, we gonna work it out. We gonna work it
yes, I
out.
know.
We gonna work it out. We gonna work it
We
out.
definitely want everybody to tune in. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. I'm gonna let
Thank
you
you,
go, Kay Rochelle.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you to our guest co-host again, Kay Rochelle.
Yes, thank you,
coming through
Kay.
with
You
the
got the
dope
best
questions tonight.
questions. You
You
got
do
real
have the best
questions. I
questions.
loved
Yes,
it.
I will be back
Energy was
next Thursday.
crazy. We love you, Ma. You be easy.
Yes, y'all have a good night.
You
Yes,
too.
ma'am.
See you Thursday.
Hey, definitely another good show, man. We had a great time tonight doing our little paint and sip. I believe I won. I don't care what nobody say. Jamie, have a good night. Latia, I see you in here. We get ready to get off, bro. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. Definitely was a great show tonight here at the Full Cup Podcast. Don't forget, we do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. on the West. You know the rest. Don't forget to check out Real Blunt. They be on 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
10 a.m. on the West. You know the rest. Don't forget to check out the Black and Mickey's podcast also. Got a lot of stuff going on. Thank you to everybody who came through tonight and supported it. Y'all be showing us nothing but love, man. I definitely appreciate it. Tonight was a great night. We had the paint and sip. The date night was dope.
I'm lit off these beautifuls, y'all.
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you, we will be there. We probably will be drinking some beautifuls there at the
I'm trying to
party.
get Quincy to do something nasty tonight now.
Look,
Go
there
ahead.
we go. I'm done. I'm retired. He said, "What is wrong with this woman?"
I'm gonna have to delete this off my page. What is that?
But thank y'all for all coming in tonight. Y'all know how we end the show, man. This is the Full Cup. Continue to pull up. Enjoy the theme music on the way out. Y'all be easy,
All
man.
right,
It's all
y'all.
love.
See you soon. I'll see you Monday.
To the Full Cup.
Welcome to the Full Cup.
Yo, it's the Kid Zoo. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling
Good
up.
night, y'all. Good night, Tim.
Quincy
Jamie
with the
50.
questions and Talisha with the T. Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is where you need to be. Honestly, can't forget about Mondays with men's mental health. With the Capone will be sitting to my left. Yep, so many different topics, plenty people with knowledge. The viewers check people. Better watch it.
Hey, y'all, this is Silk Sinatra. Put your bottles and your cups ready. Welcome to the Full Cup. Hey, yo, what up? This your boy Blood Bar Stewie, a.k.a. Bloodshed. Welcome to the Full Cup.
Yo, this Ready Red. Welcome to the Full Cup. Hey, this is Wani. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
This is Port City. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast, huh?
Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up. Welcome to the Full Cup. We'd like to thank you just for pulling up.
This is Lamont Dean. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
What's up? This T's Woods. Welcome to the Full Cup.
Hey, this is Krita. Welcome to the Full Cup.
This is Tammy Harrison. Welcome to the Full Cup.
This is Angel. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
This is your girl Kayla with Photo Live 209. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast.
Thank you, everybody, for the support y'all continue to give us week in and week out. This is the Full Cup, man. Continue to pull up. We'll be here every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. on the West, and you know the rest. Don't forget about the stuff that we're doing. Also, Thursday, we'll be doing the Paint Sip again with 3 new people that will be on. I promise you it will be dope. I promise you it will. Don't forget to be at the Full Cup Live Party, the Pajama Jammy Jam. That'll be going on also October 25th. This is the Full Cup. Continue to pull up.